Welcome back to Behind the Craft. Today we got an old friend, Benjamin Vis. He's a 300ZX guru and a entrepreneur, or as I call it, professionally unemployed. But
Very professionally.
regardless, not doesn't matter. Still doing lots of 300ZX stuff.
Lots.
How many do you have?
I've sold almost everything. It's really sad. Technically, they're all in storage right now, unfortunately. One's coming out to get built soon, but I have 5 in storage. But technically, 1 is a runner and the 2 are parts cars and the rest are sold. They're just people buy cars and don't pick them up. It's annoying. I pay for their storage.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah. But yeah. So technically 1. I got 1 right now. It's horrible. I sold one Saturday. The one I once again built and said, "Oh, this one's not for sale." It's never selling. Nope. Guy was looking for a car. He was bringing me cars to help him figure out which was a good buy, and they're all garbage. I felt bad for him. I said, "I got one. It's in your budget, I guess." I spent more on it, or put more in parts than I gave it to him for, but I gave him a good price for it for what it was worth. And I felt bad for him.
Yeah, and those cars are getting kind of pricey. I mean, I found always been like the best priced JDM car.
By far, I think. I think they're the best budget buy. Like dollar for what you get. Yeah. But it's because they built so many, right? They'll never be that cheap because they're easy to find. Sorry, they'll never be that expensive because they're easy to find. Because they built a couple 100,000.
And I think they're very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a very unique person likes them.
I think that's a compliment.
I don't mean it negatively or positively, but like,
yeah.
I don't like them. I try to. The odd time there's a cool one. I seen somebody on the internet the other day put pop-ups on one, and I was like, "That's cool."
Yeah.
But they're not for everybody, and I don't see that giant demand for them like you do for other cars.
Like, I do see the giant demand being with them, but yeah, there's just always so many, and there's always so many bad ones that they're always going to be cheap in my mind. Like, I'll post a car and like I'll have hundreds of responses within a day, right? Like most cars with good demand, but yeah.
My buddy back in the day that had the yellow one, he ended up picking up a parts car in Anzac, I think it was.
Okay.
$200.
Yeah.
50,000 kilometers on it.
Yeah.
But he hit a tree.
Ooh.
But
yeah.
$200. Good engine, good transmission.
Yeah. Can't do that today. Unfortunately, I just paid, so I picked up a parts car a week ago from Monday. Yeah, a week and a half ago. $3,500, and the guy was desperate to sell. And that's as far down as I could get it. I used to pay $1,000 for everything. Couldn't believe it. So the price is going up, but not that much. I think they'll be like they'll just never be big money. They'll be like classic Camaros and stuff. The really good ones are big money. Super rare spec will be big money, but your average ones will just be like good money, nothing amazing.
Like they did have quite a few versions of them, right?
Yeah.
Like interior specs and everything.
Yeah, for North America. Yeah. So like in North America got a bunch of different colors, but no other market got a bunch of different colors, just North America. Other markets got, like, as the years went by, they changed like the type of cloth in the interior. Went from like a tweed to a suede to a velour, or maybe different order. But yeah, that's all they changed.
So that's probably why the left-hand drive ones are worth more than the right-hand drive ones.
Yeah. Different type of buyer. Older people go lefty, and they need a left-hand drive. Younger people with less money, like the righties, because they're cheaper. They came out cheaper. Yeah. But like, I'm weird. I had this conversation with a buddy with Gurdeep, maybe you know him, a little while ago. I like the 2+2 right-hand drives, slightly for nostalgia and slightly because most right-hand drives are 2+2, like the turbo ones. So I need like a 2+2 turbo right-hand drive. Is like my spec, and then left-hand drive 2-seater turbos also, or 2-seater whatever. But like I want a turbo, so I'm gonna swap it if it's not. But left-hand drive 2+2, hate it. Because they're all base model, they're all non-turbo, and it feels like it to me. It's weird.
Yeah, I like the 2x0s.
Yeah, 2-seaters. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what you were gonna give me back in the day, but I could never find a way to come pick it up.
probably. Gold one,
No, it was black.
black one.
It was written off, but you knew I wanted to do a weird drift build.
I don't remember which one that was, but too many cars.
Oh, for sure. I know you've had quite a few. I was surprised when you sold the pink one.
Oh yeah,
I think that's the one that probably surprised me most.
it was super cool, but it wasn't that good. Like it was pretty rust free, but a tree fell on it, so the hatch was kind of messed up, and the paint was okay, but it was hit at one point in the front, so like half it didn't really match. So like I got paint matched. Like I matched paint from a store to do the front bumper, and it matched one side and not the other side. And I didn't realize that till, of course, I painted it. So like everything was okay, but not amazing. And I like keeping things moving.
Yeah, makes sense. One project I've wanted to ask you about that I actually forgot about until just now. You were wanting to try making an all-wheel drive 300ZX at one point.
Yeah, that'd still be cool.
How far did you go down into that?
Not at all.
No.
No. It's like the VG just isn't good for it because there's no way to like do it well with the VG. And I just don't want to put the effort into doing like a VR38 would be kind of ideal, or an RB. But I think I don't like RBs. They're fine engines. They're just not as good as people think. And the VR is just like so far out financially to make sense.
Have you done any cool swaps into them, or always just
Nothing
playing
that
with
cool. Yeah.
the stock engine?
A
most
lot of
the time?
stock engine stuff. The stock engines are just they're good. People think they're garbage, but that's because
They
don't
just
know.
suck to work on.
They don't know how to do maintenance, and they buy cheap parts. And like you look at what they were new versus what you can get new today, they're like the same price as a GTR, like an R35. But like you don't take your R35, like you don't do that maintenance yourself. Some young 19-year-old kid.
Yeah.
But like Z32s got super cheap because they made so many of them, and then the market changed, and then they were dirt cheap. Young guys buying them, and then doing maintenance on them, and buying cheap parts, doing crappy work, turning the boost up, not knowing what they were doing, and blow stuff up. But they're like stock for stock block, like they're better than an RB.
What have you pushed?
So
Stock block.
reliably, you'll get 500 all day. You can drive it all day, never have any issues, totally fine.
On our fuel.
Yep.
On our like pump gas.
Pump gas. You'll make,
Okay, that's pretty impressive.
yeah. When you start, like, there's guys in the States that do a lot of drag racing. They go through like a lot of blocks and stuff. They are pretty happy at 700, but like I don't recommend that. I recommend building the block at that point. But if your goal is 500 and you have a healthy block, runner. I know of at least 6 guys in Edmonton that's what they're running. Built many like that as well.
I mean, I don't know if it's still around, but I know of one that was making 900 a couple years back.
Yeah.
I mean, fully built bottom end and everything, but
Yeah. So the bottom end
still kind of surprised me.
does start moving at like 800-ish. So they don't love more than 800, especially because they're torquey motors. So when you're hitting 800 horsepower, most of these guys are also like 700 some foot-pounds. You got to try to get that torque down. And the heads are not, they're good at 500, they start sucking above that. And then with the huge intake runners, they make a lot of torque, and that starts killing the engine too.
How are the transmissions?
Amazing.
You like them?
Yeah, people use them for everything. I've sold quite a few trans to LS guys because they're cheaper than the T56 and they hold just as much power.
Yeah, I guess when you're not going up into higher revs, it's not an issue. I know lots of people on the higher revving engines have issues because it locks you out of gear at high revs.
Yeah. Yeah, so the synchros, right? That's a synchro issue. They don't have the best synchros. Yeah. They got better, and they have better ones that you can buy. But, yeah, the stock synchros do suck. It's not like a CD that's got, like, triple synchros in half the gears. They only have dual synchros in basically all of them, and I don't know. I shouldn't quote this. I might get it wrong, but I think it's just 2 on 2nd through 5th. So it's 2 cones. So it sucks. They wear out quick. Trying to shift. Yeah. But they're strong.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of anybody breaking one with power. Just the complaint of having you can't stab the clutch and downshift drifting. They're not ideal drifting transmissions.
Yeah.
Is what I've heard.
Yeah. Because of those synchros, yeah.
Only for downshifts, though.
Yeah. But yeah, I've sold, like I said, a couple to LS guys that push big power and do like roll racing stuff. Yeah, they love them.
Well, when I was thinking about putting an LS in the E36, that's what everybody recommended me to get.
Yeah, they're stout and like still cheapish. You can buy them new for like $2,500 ish. So like for brand new trans, pretty good.
I just call you and be like, "Give me a good price, brother."
I know. I got 2 full manual swaps sitting on my shelf right now. No cars to put them in. What do I do?
Buy more cars?
That's what I gotta do.
Yeah.
I gotta stop selling.
Boy math.
Yeah.
So is that a Tesla yours?
No, that's my buddy. His name's Michael, but we know too many guys named Michael, so we call him Dobby. Yeah. So I did like full build on that. It's not like a full build, stock bottom end. We pulled the head off.
What engine's in it?
It's the Beams.
It is the Beams.
3SGE. So it's like similar to the MR2 one. Yeah, the Yamaha helped build one. Yeah, big cams. This is the biggest cams we could get. And then ITBs. I did a custom manifold on there for them. And it made, I think it was $199 at the dyno, at the wheel. Just short of $200. It's a cool car.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is. It sounds great. The ITBs sound amazing. She ain't fast.
No, definitely not.
I don't know. Hopefully there's boost in the future.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if I ever built just a relaxing street car S13, I'd go KA with ITBs. It'd be awesome.
so cool, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. And like it just keeps revving. And like you like shift at 6 and then you're like, what am I doing? It goes past 8. But it feels, because it doesn't make much power, it's like, all right, it's not making more power. But it just like holds the power through it the whole thing. So you got to just keep going with her.
Do you watch much other YouTube creators?
I used to. I don't anymore.
So
having a lot of kids kind of eats your free time.
Yeah, I mean, you're a 300ZX guy, so you know who Jimmy Oakes is, right?
Yeah, from like years ago.
Yeah, so a couple years back, he built a Honda Civic.
Okay.
Put S13 front and rear end in it, all custom, and put a KAT in it.
Sweet.
Right now he's putting the beams in it. He took the KAT out, putting the beams in it.
Yeah.
It's pretty sick with ITBs. It's
So that's the same engine, the Beams engine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
I think the Beams is good, but I don't know. I think the KA might be a better engine. Maybe that's the Nissan in me. The blood.
Oh, for sure. KA is definitely a better engine, but the problem was just because of the Frankenstein-ness of it. Like, what is it? The rear caster arm on the S13, the little short stubby one.
Yeah.
They had to cut that off the subframe and weld it to the actual chassis. and like they had to do some weird things to make the suspension work, so it's a little bit off. So they're just like, we can't get a reasonable amount of power down reasonably, so it'll be more fun with 200 horsepower than 400.
Yeah, honestly, now that you say that, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, the right engine for the car. Cool.
But yeah, no, KA, if you could still find those, that's what I'd be putting
They're
in.
so hard to find now.
I had 5 in my garage 3 years ago.
I don't know.
Sold them all for a couple $100 each. I didn't know what they were worth. I just people kept giving them to me. I'm like, yeah, I'll take them.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen I got a built one. They're like, here, you want my KA? Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I had one not that long ago, and I was gonna do something cool with it. But then, like typical me, like so many guys are like, "Oh, I want it for my project. I want it," and I'm just.
I wanted to see that turboed in your Sunny.
Yeah, I'm just a sucker and be like, "Oh, okay, you got a project. You know what? You need an engine? Sure, I got enough. It's fine. I'll figure something else out."
Yeah, I thought that would have been the coolest thing ever for the Sunny.
Buddy is putting it in an old Datsun pickup still.
That's dope.
Yeah, he bought a pickup from a buddy that was needing to get rid of it, like old, like 60 something, right? And of course, gets it home, it's knocking, he's wondering what's going on. Yeah, piston wasn't attached to the rod anymore. Yeah, so then him desperation, Ben, I want to do a KA, and I'm like, I'm sending him all these hard bodies, being like, here you go, running, driving, it's cheap, you can just pull it right out and put it in yours. But he's like, nope, I want a dual overhead cam.
Yeah, I don't find an issue finding the singles. It's the duals.
I'm like, okay, I put a price on it, and he said no problem.
I wonder who's hoarding them all.
Yeah,
I got no idea.
they made enough. They got to be out there still.
I don't even remember where mine went. My built ones, I think, somewhere in the States.
Wow. Across the border.
Yeah. I know buddy I sold it to, he broke it in for 3 months at $450, went up to mid 6s, and then sold it to some drift dude.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Built in my kitchen in Greaseball.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Those are like the awesome builds. Just like you do what you got to do, and somehow it works out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I never got to actually drive the car. Happens sometimes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Decided family needed to come first.
Yep. Hence why I sell all my stuff too. It's exactly the same thing. It's a thing of, oh, yeah, wife ran the minivan out of oil again, and it's sounding bad, and it's going to have to get replaced soon, and could use a little bit of money, just prepared for that, and somebody's coming up with money for a car. All right, move on.
Yeah, there's always more cars.
Yeah. Yep. Find more in a field somewhere. Pull them out.
Yeah, I decided to change chassis, and I regret it.
For now, right?
Yeah,
For now.
that's temporary for sure.
Oh, man.
I mean, I know it's superior for drifting, like grip and suspension wise, but I don't like the way it looks.
Yeah.
It just doesn't do it for me.
I don't mind them, but I do agree. They're not top choice.
I want to put a Honda K series in it.
I'm like, great engines, I'm not about that craze. I think they're super cool. They're just not for me. To me, like, they're like LSs. Like, I love the LS swap for somebody else, but it's not for me.
That's hilarious. That's the 2 engines I was between.
That's like, I'm more K. Like, if you were gonna do one, I definitely would say Honda before LS, the K series, because the LS just is so far from cheap anymore.
Yeah. I mean, so my whole thought about it was cheap, reliable power, but I'm not doing a comp car.
Yeah.
It's going to be a comp chassis, not a comp car, though. So it'd just be cooler to have a turbo 4-cylinder in it.
Yeah.
Then I went, nothing's really cheap.
No.
I went, so really, what's going to be the coolest? And that's what I landed on. So
Yeah.
I think it should be decent.
It would be cool.
Hopefully it lasts.
Yeah. The problem I have with LS, so this is my problem with LSs though, is that anyone in the junkyard, at least in our area, is gonna have 400,000 plus K on it, be miled out, be eating a ton of oil, not have great compression. The cam bearings are gonna be worn out. The PCV is garbage. It just like it eats itself. It needs a rebuild. Not like major, but it needs a rebuild.
Yeah, but see, I don't think I'm gonna drop an engine in there without doing that anyway.
Yeah, but it just gets so expensive then. To me, like you can usually find, not that like Hondas, like you can find them for less K, but I find they run better with even being older. Because they're in vehicles that like they haven't had as hard of a life.
Yeah,
Right?
it's almost like they don't get timed out.
Yeah. But like also like all these LSs are in trucks being towed and tossed everywhere, right? Like they have hard lives. Your KA is just in a small little car, half the weight, never towing nothing.
Yeah.
Maybe a soccer mom that had too many cheeseburgers, and that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
K's the Honda's still a cooler swap. I'm over the LS's. Hot take. Sorry, Darren. Darren's got a LS swap. Good friend with 300 ZX. It's cool. I drove it. It's cool. It's not VG.
I just don't like the cars feel too boaty to me.
Interesting. That's an interesting take. I think you just haven't driven the right one.
Honestly, I've driven one.
Okay.
And it was that yellow one that I think you dropped parts off at my house once and seen it. Yeah, it was.
That was a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, no, it was rough.
Yeah.
It only made like 4 psi a boost. No matter what I do, I checked. There was no boost leaks. Only 4 psi.
This is my problem with selling my cars. Is like, whenever I have a car and I'm like, all right, let's go drive it. Everyone like all of a sudden is convinced 300ZX is a good chassis, but I sell them so quick, I miss out on so many people. Next one I get running, I'll call you as soon as it's running before I sell it. You can take it for a spin.
Yeah, as long as it includes an empty parking lot, so I can feel how it slides.
Sure.
All right.
It won't. Sure. It won't be the ideal build for sliding, but sure.
That's fine. That's fine. I just kind of want to feel like,
Yeah.
I want to feel how it transitions, really.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I care about.
Just the next one is the wide body car, so it's like wider than it is long. But
It's okay. I won't hit nothing.
sure, it'll be fine. I'm not worried about that. It's a short wheelbase plus like an extra 6 inches on each side in the back of width.
Yeah, that's the one you've been working on for years, eh?
Yeah. I kind of like abandoned it. Just like fell out of love. Annoyed. Threw it in storage. Told people to buy it. Everyone got mad at me. Said no, finish it. Now I sold everything else. I got no choice.
Yeah.
Sucks. I got to fall back in love with it.
And what's it going to take to do that?
I don't know.
How close to done is it?
It's so close. It like needs minor body work. It needs paint, and I got to figure out a pickup for the speed sensor. And that's basically it. At that point, it's like there's always stuff you could touch up. I could like touch up how I have the electronics set up and gauges set up. They're kind of just like thrown in the glove box right now. Some of it, so I could like clean some stuff up, but I could figure out like a harness setup. It's got a bar in the back for a harness, but I'm not putting harnesses in it right now. It still has a normal seatbelt.
It just kind of sucks because you're at a point where like you can't find, like there's not a job you can do fairly quick that's just going to give you this burst of motivation to like wrap it up.
Yeah. Yeah. And I fell out of love with it because it just like I was close, and then I just like came to another hurdle, and like I want to do everything right on this one, and to fix it is not to do it right. In my mind, do it right is more work and energy than I'm willing to put into it at this point. Because the story is it was in an accident at one point of its life and fixed, but apparently not great. So the frame is straight and everything, but the one headlight bucket and the one where like fender mounts to, the fender mount comes like down at an angle and it gets lower than it's supposed to, and the headlights it's lower. So when I took everything off, I didn't realize it, and now getting almost done the body work, I tried to like fit the whole front, and then realized the one corner for the headlight and the front bumper, the nose panel, and the fender all affected by it. Right, it just doesn't sit perfect, and just needs like hours upon hours of shimming it and testing it and fitting it to make it fit right. But what I would like to do is just build like a tube front end off of like another good chassis I have, and then like cut all that support off and then just put a tube front end on it instead. But that's like, to me, that's the right fix. But I'm the time and energy and money to put into that to do that isn't worth it for me. And that's why I'm like, I fell out of love. I got so close. Went through like a lot of hurdles with it, obviously. And then, yeah, was kind of pissed at it and just like wanted to see it together and put primer on it and be like, all right, here we go. It's so close. And then I couldn't get it together and I was just like, screw you. Threw it in storage. Easier projects.
Just trying to think how I'd tube that front end.
So I have like a car that's front end is super straight. It's a little rusty in the back, which is why it's very rusty in the back, which is why it's a parts car. But I've had multiple bumpers, aftermarket and stock, on it. I had different fenders on it at one point. Like, it's straight. Everything fit perfect.
How much body experience do you have?
For what kind of body experience?
Why don't you just clip the car?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's not that hard.
I guess I could.
If the front's straight and the back half is rusty,
Yeah.
cut your loss with the back half of the car. Maybe somebody will buy it for a simulator.
Yeah.
Meaning, I don't know, maybe me.
But yeah, so like I was thinking that when I could build a jig for a tube front end, right? But I don't know how many I'll sell. Like you said, like they're not drift cars. They're like a great Grand Touring style car. They are fast. You can do quarter-mile stuff, but not a lot of people do.
And the front ends are rigid too.
So
And the way Nissans are made too, you could probably just take from the strut tower forward and then just bend the actual top support back to where it needs to be.
Yeah.
Pretty. That one would like that's almost just an afternoon of work, to be honest.
Your afternoon's quicker than mine. Maybe I'll drop it off here. You seem like you know what to do.
Yeah. Maybe I can help you.
I'll drop it off here. A couple $100.
Let me figure out how to get my fucking car out of the garage.
Okay.
Snapped a bolt on the subframe coming out, so
Oof.
yeah. Car's pretty clean though.
Yeah. I didn't look at it that closely, but
There's right behind the front wheels. There's a little patch like this big. That's
minor. You're building drift cars, so whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I do want it to pass like Formula Drift tech.
Yeah.
Like I won't building it to the highest standard, but yeah, as long as I build it back how it originally was, shouldn't be an issue.
Cool. Very cool.
How long have you been doing YouTube for?
Let's look. Why not? I'll pull it up. I'll see what my first video was. My first video was like a Christmas video. Had no talking in it. My brother-in-law did most of the filming and editing.
And you stayed committed to one channel, unlike me. I've had like 6.
Yeah. There are times where I'm like,
I got 3 right now.
I got a lot of like garbage videos. Sometimes I wonder if I should just like delete them, but I don't know. At the same time, I'm like, well, do they really hurt? Does having extra content really hurt?
You want to know one thing I think about that too? Say 10 years from now and you keep uploading the whole time. Say 10 years from now, God forbid, you end up in a bad car accident and you pass on. It's something your kids can remember you through too.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I do it.
Yeah.
When I'm old, I can look back on my life and be like, fuck, I remember that day.
I know. My wife was telling me actually the other day, she watched one of the videos I got my kids in the videos once in a while too.
Yeah.
And she watched it just because she's like, oh yeah, like the kid mentioned a couple things about my wife's cooking. She was just like having a bad day. So she's like, oh, I remember that the eldest child, Renly, said she like really liked her cooking. So she went and watched my video to get encouraged that her kid said that she liked her cooking.
It's like a diary that you never lose.
Yeah. 5 years ago. That's when I posted my first video. So I guess it'll be 6 years ago this December.
Wow, it feels longer than that.
It does. It actually does. Yeah, I got like I think over 100 videos now.
So the very first video I ever uploaded wasn't on any of the pages that anybody actually knows about. Oh no, don't switch account. I don't know why my internet's deciding to be shitty here right now.
Was your first videos about cars?
No, I made skateboard, BMX, snowboard videos.
Cool.
And that was 13 years ago.
You're old. Yeah.
I made a handful before that. I can't find them. They're lost in the wind somewhere. First little video I ever made, I was like 12 years old. I had my cell phone, and you had the pause recording function.
Yeah.
I made little mini movies.
Man, so you run like deep with this. You've been doing this for forever.
Yeah.
The video's like the one thing that's like lasted the test of time.
Even through my drug addiction,
Wow.
I still.
Do you make videos on drugs?
That's cool to know you watch the videos.
Yeah. When you were doing like a lot of car videos, building that KA and everything, I watched actually a bunch of those videos when you made them. Trying to support you, you know? Because I feel like that was around a similar time where I was like pretty deep into posting regularly as well.
Yeah, I think that was around the time you started.
Yeah.
And I took it pretty seriously for a bit there.
Yep.
And then I didn't at all.
I got some like YouTube guilt where I took it seriously for a long time and it didn't go that far, or like I was getting slowly growing but like not much. And then all of a sudden it went from like I still tiny channel, but all of a sudden there was like real growth. But at the same time I was getting real busy at work, and so I then just like for the first time in 3 years stopped posting for 6 months. Before that, I'd knock on like 2 weeks without posting, and often it was like 2 a week. And then I went 6 months. It's like real growth, and I stopped posting for 6 months. And then I posted like 2 videos, and then another 6 months, and then 2 videos in 6 months. And I'm like, I feel like I had the shot there, but like when YouTube's not paying the bills, really, you just have other priorities. So, but who knows? Maybe it'll come back. If not, it's fine.
I think it's something you should keep doing because the 300ZX is kind of niche, and that's kind of what you stick to.
Yeah.
And then you throw in enough different cars enough that it'll kind of keep people watching so they don't get bored of just watching the same stuff.
Yeah.
I think you could. And what I've noticed being in the niche videos I'm in is I'm consuming a lot of content from people like this, and I'm watching smaller creators, and it happens really fast. These people go from 5,000-10,000, and it feels like a couple of weeks, and all of a sudden they're at almost 100,000. It's just like, holy shit. Like, what? I used to be the only guy watching this guy's live video, and now there's 800 people in here messaging him live. What the hell? Like, wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. Well, I'm back at posting somewhat regularly, so hopefully I stick with it for a couple more years.
Yeah. I want to say I actually sit down and watch them, but I do let them play, so you at least get the view.
I appreciate that. That like matters to me more than anything. I really don't care sometimes if people don't watch it, but like, you know, if they open it up and give it a like at least and let it, you know, play for 20 minutes or whatever, 5 minutes, whatever. Like, hey, that matters more than anything.
Yeah,
Big time.
100%.
Yeah. Supporting each other.
I used to cheat my videos, and at work, we had the screen on TV, and I'd play my videos on loop all day.
Nice. Yep.
Boss didn't care. He's like, "Fuck it, do it."
We have one of our TVs is logged into my wife's YouTube as well. So whenever I post a video, I like pop it up on my own YouTube and watch it and like it, and then I go to the wife's channel and then like it and watch it, let it play through as well. So 2 views. And then my mom always watches it, so 3 views.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah. But YouTube, like, so people ask me a lot, since we're on the topic of YouTube, people ask me a lot of like, oh, like you make good money doing YouTube? I'm like, nah, like sort of, but like not what you think. I think people get too tied up with YouTube sometimes with just like making the ad revenue or like making shirts and then making, you know, getting good views and enough views to like sell shirts and apparel and stuff. And like I never really made money doing that, but I learned pretty quick doing car stuff that YouTube validates you to customers. So people would be like, come to me and like we talk about their project, and I know they'd be like, maybe not on the fence about me, but like going around and going other places as well to get stuff built. And I'd be like, oh yeah, you know, and like I do YouTube. Like if you're okay with me posting your stuff, I will. I won't if you don't want me to, but feel free to like check me out. I post everything online. You know I'm not scamming you because my whole life's online. Like something I do wrong, you can all of a sudden spam every single one of my videos.
Mm-hmm.
But then it like validates you. People all of a sudden are like, oh, this is legit dude. He's not doing coke in the back room. You know, like he's legit stand-up guy because he's willing to put his life on the internet. And then I got so much work from that. So many cars even I've bought. I always send it like when buying 300s ZX, and I'm like, it's a cheap car. I know there's a lot of guys on this trying to buy it. I send them on my YouTube and be like, yeah, you know, I'm like, I'll show up. I'm a legit guy. I'm not crazy. And like, yeah, gained so much work from it.
That's cool. I never thought of it in that aspect.
Yeah. Use it to your benefit, right? Like don't get tied up on like what you think it can be good for. Figure out what you can use it for. So that's who I often consistently like. I've never just been like I'm done with YouTube because I don't think it ever will be, just because there's so many uses beyond what you like. You think the use is get views, get paid via ad revenue, but there's you can use it for so much more. That yeah.
So on the topic of ad revenue, you're right over the threshold of monetization.
Yeah. I'm not monetized, so I don't make anything.
No.
I haven't done it. I will probably.
You probably have to get your view
Right.
hours back up.
I
now.
do have to get it back up because I haven't posted in forever. So that's why I'm like posting more consistent now. I believe it was high enough at one point. I could have. Yeah. Yeah, I will probably. That's kind of my goal now. Why I'm like posting in regularly.
Yeah, well, YouTube pushes your videos more as soon as you're in their monetization program too.
Interesting. Didn't know.
Not a lot more, but
Yeah.
when people start watching more niche videos, like if somebody's for half a day straight it's only watching 300ZX videos, like they're trying to find the car. If you have videos with only 300 views, those will start popping up to them because they've niched into those videos so much. Your smaller one will start popping in, and as soon as you're in the monetization range, pops up a lot sooner in that niche lineup.
Cool. Very cool. Well, I gotta hurry up and get on it then. Clearly. Yeah, you can do some videos for me. Hit me up, do some videos. As soon as I start making money, you can have the money, whatever. It's fine.
No, we'll split it.
You know, until I start making good money, then, you know.
Yeah, I'm down.
I told people that, like, other people that did filming for me too, like, I'm very upfront and clear. Like, if you think that you want to get into this, as long as you're like helping, like seriously helping out, I am happy to like give you all the profits we have until you feel like you're adequately paid. So at the beginning, sure, I got little to nothing for you. I can help you with your car, you know, whatever you need. I'll give you parts for cheap, or what I got into them, whatever you need. And then, you know, you believe in this and you work hard. We start making money. I'm happy to make sure you're paid before I am.
Well, let's just try to set up like a filming schedule where like we set days to go do it.
Yeah.
And like plan to like maybe film 2 days a week and release one video a week, so you have the consistency back too.
Yeah.
Or one every 2 weeks. I don't think that's out of reason anymore.
Yeah.
I think YouTube allows that. I know they encourage more, but I think that's a reasonable amount to sustain an actual growth.
Yeah.
But if we work out a film schedule, I'm more than happy to.
Yeah, we should. So many people, they just like I make this deal with them and they're like all gung ho, right? And they do 2 videos and then they're like, all right, it's a lot of time and effort. And I'm like, man, like I did this by myself for 3 years doing a video a week, sometimes 2 videos a week. And you're 2 videos in and you're already like tapped out. And I already like have like a bit of a starting block for us to get going with. I don't know where people's motivation is.
I got 3 screens in my office. It doesn't take me. It's not editing's not hard. That's the fastest part.
Yeah. And you don't need to be an amazing editor to get good views.
No, the most important thing's audio.
Yeah.
I'll watch a shit ass quality video if the audio is good. If the audio's shit, I'm
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Especially like I find the most valuable thing with getting view duration too is like just cutting out dead time. So when people aren't talking and everything like that, just like cut it out. As long as the audio just continues and is like pretty consistent. Yeah, it stays good. Like people keep watching, they don't get bored. Oh, look at this guy. We're sponsored. Big sponsor today.
I wish.
We got Pepsi. This guy's moving up in the world. Yeah, I was thinking about getting an energy drink on the way here. I'm not going to sleep till 3 a.m. And regardless of that, the kids still wake up at 7.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had something else to ask about YouTube.
What are your views on shorts versus long form videos? I hear lots of different opinions here. Make video. Yeah, nice. There's your opinion.
Yup.
Long form videos.
Yeah, I didn't spend thousands upon thousands of dollars on a camera to shoot vertical video.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, I hate it. I entertain it, and I don't really upload them on YouTube, and I don't want to say I get good numbers on YouTube because my Instagram does good numbers. My Instagram does really decent numbers.
Nice.
If I grouped up my whole summer of views, I had probably close to 250,000 views through the summer
Hell yeah.
with less than 500 followers.
Yeah. Which is crazy.
It's quality. Yeah. I don't know why people aren't following.
Yeah,
but
that's my question now. How come you're not? Well, I shouldn't say how come, but that's another conversation I have with like people is like converting the views to followers is like an art in itself. But that's like long form videos do that.
Yeah.
Short form videos can be good for drawing attention, in my opinion, good for drawing attention and getting people watching your stuff. But the longer videos are what people actually like get invested in you and then actually start following you.
I remember what I wanted to say. Another thing is I find even so I've watched some of your videos, like some of your recent ones I watched today to
Right on.
kind of gain some knowledge, and I'm guilty of this too. but we're making these YouTube videos like it's 2015 still.
Yeah.
We're leaving in all the extra junk,
Yep.
throwing on a time lapse and
Yep.
saying that's okay. No, you just got to cut to the next scene.
Yeah.
I'm finding that too.
Yeah.
People would rather watch a 10-minute video that gets down to the point, gives you the information you need to know, and doesn't have all that bullshit filler.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I know I used to do time lapses all the time. I don't think I've done one in forever. I haven't done a lot of videos recently. But like sometimes, like I had this argument with the current guy a little bit that's done some editing for me. Sometimes longer videos are still good because you look at
For sure.
like Vice Grip Garage. His videos are very slow sometimes moving, but they do keep moving, and they're an hour to 2 hours. And my last good video I posted was a half hour long. And I don't know, like I thought it was like a lot of boring crap in there, but as long it kept moving. Like you said, there was no time lapse in there, nothing like that. There's just like continually somewhat of a dialogue. And like frick God, not only has decent-ish views, but it had like some of the best view duration I've ever had. So surprising.
Yeah, so that's also another thing too. You can't overdo it. Like, so if you film everything and you're just cutting up clips, then people realize you're doing that. Yeah. But if you can tell, like, okay, he stopped here and he didn't pick up the camera till this next point. Like, it's not like all of a sudden a talking head in the middle, then you're at another point.
Yeah.
I think it holds people a little better too.
Yeah. People also like sometimes like I'll say poor quality, but just like they like sometimes less polished video like that too, because it feels more natural.
It feels like you're there.
Yeah.
That's why I watch Jimmy Oaks. Because you feel like you're one of the boys. Like I sit there, I'm smiling, fucking, I'm laughing with him, crying, wiping my tears. Like, I'm like, why am I getting so emotional with this? This is insane.
But just relatable, right?
Yeah.
Like you feel like you're there with them. Yeah. Yeah. Keep it relatable.
Yeah, you need to really find like somebody you like are okay with, like that doesn't mind. Like, okay, we're walking into Canadian Tire, I'll be up there with my camera. I don't give a fuck.
I know. Sometimes like when I'm around people, like large groups of people I don't know, sometimes like YouTube, I'm like, people are walking by my garage and filming, I kind of like stop. But when I have like somebody filming with me, I'm like, balls in, let's go for it.
Yeah, because all of a sudden you're official. You're not a weird guy talking to your phone.
Yeah.
It's
the guy doing it for me right now too. He made a comment on my first video. He's like, "Oh wow, you're like really just like yourself and out there in your videos. You're not shy at all. When I do videos, I'm super shy." I'm like, "It's what you got to do."
You're not talking to a camera. You're talking to another person.
If you're afraid of looking like an idiot, YouTube's not for you.
Yep.
Put yourself out there, look like an idiot. I'm proud of being an idiot.
At first, I always cringed watching my videos, and I really wish I didn't delete a bunch of my old ones, but I did. And I really wish I didn't.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just I've talked to my phone in the middle of Canadian Tire, bitching about their fucking stock to my camera. And
yeah.
I didn't have an issue with it.
Yeah.
But like, it's later when you're editing and you're hearing yourself talk. I think that's where lots of people that edit themselves have issues. They're just like, I don't like the way I sound. That's why I listen to these podcasts twice while I'm editing it. I do a rough cut and then I polish it up after. And holy fuck, I hate my voice.
Yeah. But like that's natural, right? I think that's natural. People just naturally just like listen to themselves. They hear different in their head. They look at the camera and they're like, "Oh, I didn't realize I sound like that. I sound stupid." But like nobody else thinks that. It's just in your head.
100%. I know.
Yeah.
So many people are like, "Oh, this podcast sounds great," and I'm like, "Oh, I thought I sound like a mumbling idiot."
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. You just sounds different when it comes out the first time than when you watch it back. It's weird.
Yeah.
But nobody else, nobody else sees that, right? Nobody sees the mumbling idiot. Or we're just used to it. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think I've talked at a camera long enough.
Yeah.
I remember would have been probably first time I filmed myself talking to a camera to make a YouTube video. I was like, it was probably 2012.
Mm. Yeah, like 13 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, it would have been a little before that then.
Yeah.
A couple years before that.
How old are you?
I turned 30 in January.
Holy cow, dude.
How old are you?
32.
Okay. I was like, wait a second. I thought this guy was older than me.
Nah.
Yeah.
30's good. 30s are good. I'm only 2 years in, but 30s are good.
Yeah. You still live in the same place?
That's right.
Yeah, so you're a little more established than me.
Wow.
Dude, I've moved
You live in
multiple
St.
times.
Albert. Like, this is a nice place to live.
I rent an upstairs. I'll show you the house after.
I live in the worst, sketchiest part of Edmonton.
Yeah, I know. But you're kind and you let bums sleep in your car sometimes, so they respect you.
Yeah. The neighbor house across the alley from me, the SWAT was there a couple weeks ago. Yep. That's just normal for my neighborhood for the street.
The place I was living in, off 118 there, I was living next to a couple gang members. I don't want to say the name. Don't know why. It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure they're watching. Yeah.
yeah,
This is gonna blow up,
100%
be
they're
huge,
not.
or they're gonna see it. Yeah, totally.
But a couple incidents happened. We were there our first month, and all of a sudden they're wheeling some dude out. Homicide detectives there. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Springtime rolls around. Some junkie gets out of jail. He has a 22 round up against his leg and pliers, smacking it with a hammer. Fucking blows into his leg, fucking
Jeez.
bleeding all over the place. 3 feet from where my kids play.
Oh man.
I was like, this is fucked. I need to get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah. Thankfully, I got some good neighbors, but yeah, that's the neighborhood.
Like, I was like, the guy that actually rented the house was really solid with me. Like, I went out of town once and he seen me getting ready, and I was like, oh, I don't like that. And he's like, are you leaving? I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll watch out for your house for you. I'm like, okay. Like, maybe?
Yeah.
And when I got back, he said he whooped the ass of a dude trying to fucking pry open my garage door. I was like, I don't really believe it. And security camera said, yeah, no, he did.
Wow.
Yep.
All right, so he's one of the good ones. There you go.
Yep. Like,
Jeez.
they want to be on good terms with their neighbors.
Totally.
So nobody's bugging them when
Yep.
they're screaming at fucking 5 in the morning because they're seeing people crawl out of their walls.
No, yeah, like I've talked to like a lot of people about this too. A lot of people are like telling me I had to move, but like I don't feel unsafe where I live at all because the people that are going to hurt other people, they don't want to hurt the residents because the police will take that way more serious than them hurting each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all these gangs, everything, these drug things that go on. Yeah, they're pretty close. There's a couple on my street. I shouldn't talk about it, but some serious stuff. But they're never going to mess with me because that's a bigger issue and that'll get them in serious trouble.
And like, honestly, I've always been respectable to them. I don't mind them. Like,
Yeah.
for the most part, they stop and have a conversation with me, I'll talk to them.
Mm-hmm.
If they're weird looking around, I'll wrap it up quick. But if they sit there and talk, I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
Like, I find lots of them just ended up in a shitty situation where they just never seen a way out. But
Yeah.
some of them just choose it at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've never really had problems with those people.
Yeah. Honestly, no. The bigger issues are the people that like not the people selling drugs, but it's the people that are on drugs are the bigger problem. Cause yeah. But even still, like I never worry about my cars getting stolen because the pawn shop doesn't take cars.
Yep.
My garage will get broken into. They'll steal a bunch of tools and they'll take that to the pawn shop. Happened a couple times. But like the worst thing that ever happens to me is I lose $1,000 in tools, which still sucks. But I'd rather lose $1,000 in tools than someone break into my car and steal my car.
Yeah, especially because we're not the people that write down all our serial numbers and then go to all the pawn shops like, hey, here's my receipts.
Yeah.
You just bought stolen tools. Give them back.
Yeah. But yeah, right? Like the big stuff, like if they can't use it to get their next hit, they're not going to take it.
Yeah. So you guys, I mean, having 4 kids, plan to get out of that neighborhood?
Eventually, yeah.
Especially since you got already one in school.
Yeah. It's tough. Economy's tough. Especially like COVID and then housing prices going insane. And finally interest rates are slowly coming down, but it's tough.
Do you own?
Yeah. So
Okay.
I bought it like 11, 12 years ago, which is good because now I got like a bunch of equity in it. But where like everything else in Edmonton in the last 10 years has gone up at least 20%. Not so much our neighborhood.
Yeah, your neighborhood's still just hood.
Yeah. Got some bad, like it was going all right. And then our last mayor was not super great for our neighborhood and stuff like that. So it's been like, there's been a lot of political stuff as well that have not helped our neighborhood. So hopefully that changes. So I like it's close to downtown and has the potential to like actually pick up and like be worth a little bit more, but I don't know. We'll see. We have plans. My wife and I's plans are also like we'd like land outside of the city, which is like a whole nother hurdle because it's one thing to just like sell and buy another place in Edmonton. It's another thing to like make. It's a big step up, right?
And like, you just want like raw land or something with a house and shop.
Some with a
already on
house
it?
and shop, yeah. Like we don't mind building the shop. We don't mind house like needing some work, but we'd like to go. My parents are in Red Deer, so we want to be south of Edmonton, like just like close to Edmonton or close to the Duke, but south. And going south is very expensive.
Yeah,
Going north is cheap.
I look out the other direction, north, northwest.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, I can't believe how cheap some of these properties are. Like, it's insane.
Which maybe is something we're going to have to look into. But also, we figure if we do go south, they're expensive because Edmonton is growing that way and will most likely continue to. Which also means if we do get, a few acres out that way, hopefully in 20 years, it was a good investment. But I don't know. Time will tell. Depends on how well business goes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm waiting on a big fat insurance check.
Yeah. From an accident? You get in a lot of accidents, right? Oh, usually I feel like every time I talk to you, it's been an accident recently. What's the insurance check for?
Got rear-ended my 4Runner.
An accident. Well, that was a while ago, though.
Yeah, 2 years, December 14th.
Yeah. So it should be a big check if it's been... The longer you wait,
Can't work.
Usually the bigger it is.
Can't work.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a job doing this or make my own business work, and I last completed grade was probably like that I actually passed was like grade 8.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I don't have much of an education, so nowhere really wants me for anything besides labor, and so I'm kind of useless past here.
Because of the accident. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I could give it for a day or two, but after that, I'm going to be useless.
So YouTube's got to pan out for us.
Yeah, I do a bit of client work too.
Yeah. Interesting. Unfortunate. Insurance check's going to be big, though?
I hope.
You hope?
I'll buy my mom a house before I buy my own house.
Good for you.
My mom's been through a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, she deserves it.
Yeah, she raised you. It must have been a lot.
Hey, you got no idea, dude.
Good for you. Yeah.
always being mic'd up.
It is funny how like we've talked multiple times about like doing videos, and
I've always wanted to do this for you.
I've probably just dropped the ball every time. Yeah.
I've had a few people that I've known that have made YouTube videos for a few years, and as soon as I started doing this, I reached out to everybody,
Yeah.
even you.
Yeah.
Last
Yeah, we talked
April.
not long ago. We talked about it again. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was last April. I was like, hey, I'll start editing all your videos, and
Yeah. That's right. And I kept saying I was going to send stuff to you, but that was also the period where I didn't put a single video out in forever. Yeah.
then I did a couple videos for one dude, and he just stopped doing it. I was like, let's order a bunch of stuff, because he was getting really good views. I was like, let's get you some wireless mics because your audio sucks.
Yeah. Yep.
And buy yourself a cheap camera that records 4K. Doesn't need to be high frame rate or nothing. As long as it does 24, 30 frames, we're good. And he said he was going to, and then he just disappeared.
Shameful. Shameful. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I think quality makes a big difference. I mean, now I can't watch anything that's not good quality. It drives me up the wall. But I've become a stickler.
Yeah.
I'll sit there in movies and I'll bitch about things wrong with them now.
Yeah. That's an age thing for sure. But like complaining about movies, the quality I think is just because you're like in the industry, so like you
Because
know and you care, right?
I've done
'Cause it's what
lighting
you
for
do.
short films and stuff, so it's I'm just like, no, that's wrong. That fucked up the continuity. That bottle's in the wrong place.
Yeah. Yeah. That's hilarious.
Yeah. I try not to say it, but there's some I gotta rewind it and I gotta point it out to her. I'm like,
Yeah.
look.
Yep. Yeah. My YouTube videos is like me just pulling out crappy old phone. And my one phone broke the other day, so I went back to my old phone that's like 8 years old now and still just like good enough. But to me it's like, well, I don't know that side. I don't. I know like I'm a bit of a character sometimes and I like my cars. So to me like that's like what I do. The filming is just like what I don't know, but I do anyways.
I liked them because they're tinkery. Like I can build my camera setup in so many different configurations. It's awesome.
Yeah.
I'll sit there and I'll build camera rigs all day for fun.
Cool.
Like I got the big shoulder rig and stuff. Like if you're like, we need to film all day, I'll be like, okay.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, the wide body Abla car is coming back, and that is like the most. That's what people request the most of from me. So it'll be back making content. So hopefully it goes well.
Yeah, I mean,
Or better.
there's probably frame machines too that can straighten that out better for you too,
Yeah.
so you don't have to shim it so much.
I honestly didn't even like.
You just kind of came this far. You like,
I know. To me, I'm just like, I don't know. When I remember taking it apart, there were like washers and stuff. I didn't think much of it. I was just like, oh yeah, whatever, like, cheap aftermarket bumper and aftermarket hood were on there before. So I was like, probably cheap parts. That's why they shimmed it. And now I'm like, oh, that's why. But like, there wasn't a ton. So probably just a couple days, probably an afternoon of like figuring it out where it needs to sit will be fine. I just was so discouraged at the moment.
honestly, a couple ratchet straps and some hammers. We can probably find where they're bent and
I
hammer
have
it out.
I have good chassis for references. So like we could measure everything and like know pretty much for
I
sure.
have the factory. I'm pretty sure I have the body factory service manual. I just have all the factory measurements.
Just got to do it. Yeah. Nowhere. The issue was why I wasn't addressing it is because there are easier projects, but now I don't got any other projects. So I guess now it'll just have to happen.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
It will be good.
Not for me because I need to figure out how to dust control my camera.
Yep. You can use my phone.
No. I was just doing video work for a company, and they're like, "No, 4K is too much." I'm like, "Sorry, guys, quit."
That's like that's like if it's not 4K, I feel like that's weird these days.
They're like, it's for Instagram. I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
But everything's filmed in 4K. That's all the like normal footage. What you want to do with it afterwards, whatever.
Lots of movies are still 1080.
Really?
There's still movies filmed on film.
Shows how much I know.
The film industry is actually like extremely mysterious. Like you'll go watch a video on like how to make a film type thing.
Yep.
And it's nothing like it. Any rules you know about operating a camera, you ignore all of them.
Yeah. I actually know like a camera operator for Hollywood stuff. He lives in BC.
That's cool.
Yeah, he talks to me once in a while. I have no idea what he's talking about all the time, but he's smart.
I did a little bit of Toronto Film School.
Cool. See, not just grade 8 education.
I cheated on my test to get in.
I don't expect any less from you.
And then I realized it was a scam. And
That's school, right?
And I was always getting docked for having the opposite political views on all my talking points.
Yeah,
because
that is cool.
Because I wanted to be wanted to make edgy films. So like my first film study, I was like, I want to do American History X. Very positive story. People that never watched it sure don't think it is. They're like, oh, you're just a fucking racist. I'm like, all right, don't watch it. Fucking don't read the fucking report. I don't care.
Yeah. And there's always a bias with when they're grading you. No matter what, there's always a bias.
Yeah.
For sure.
And then after I sat back, looked at it, and like, I don't really have movie making goals. I'd like to help on them, shoot certain aspects, but I don't like. I want to make a couple movies myself.
Yep.
But that's it. So, to a certain point.
Oh, yeah. You get put in a box of this is how to do it, right?
And it also felt like a giant, because I was doing their online course, because this was after my accident. And my doctor said you should think of another career. So I signed up for that. And then after, it was about halfway through the second semester, I realized like, this is just a marketing ploy to get me to move to Toronto and go to the actual school.
Yeah. Everything's motivated by money.
Yeah.
Right? It is. Yeah. However they can get more money out of you, yeah, they'll do that.
So a couple of us dropped out. Now we have weekly meetings and we all boast each other up and help each other.
Nice.
Buddy in Halifax films and I edit for him.
Cool.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, that is good. Having that good group around you is way more important.
Yeah. I think I'm more successful than I would have been doing that.
Freaking sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you said like, it's like you like filming, but you don't want to like get into the, like film industry per se, like Hollywood film industry.
Yes and no. So I got to cut this part out. So
you know, I always joke about how I'm going to become a famous rapper one day, or maybe not famous. I always joke about how I'm going to become a mediocre rapper one day. We'll say that. You know, maybe I'll just start my rap career right here so you can do a video for me.
How hard of rock?
Pretty hard. Not Screamo.
Like System of a Down hard?
Sure.
Because that's, I'd say, on the edge of Screamo. I like System of a Down.
Yeah. House of Pines. That's his band name. Shout out Lee. House of Pines.
I'll check him out.
I'll
even throw in a little clip of one of his YouTube videos here.
Guess what? He's a 300ZX guy.
Nice.
That's right. Go back to the car industry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just like, yeah, when you're in it, that's your contact portfolio. Yeah. But anyways, he's had his band for quite a while now, and they do some originals. They do a lot of covers, but I'm sure if like reach out, he might be interested. And the dude's an engineer, so he's got money, so you can charge him.
Awesome.
I shouldn't say he's got money. What's money, right? Everybody's just in and out as fast as everybody else, but He's an engineer, so he probably makes good money.
Yeah. Willing to invest in his band a little.
Yeah. I mean, he invests in a lot of guitars, so, He's invested in a lot of sound equipment from me, so, for his car.
Oh, you do custom sound systems too?
Yeah, a little bit.
So do you like make your own wooden boxes and stuff?
Yeah, and fiberglass.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's sick. That's something I was talking about on episode 2 here. We want to bring back like sex spec cars,
Yeah.
like the Fast and Furious style cars.
I watched a bunch of your videos. I did not watch all of that one, but I watched some of it when you guys started talking about it.
Yeah. So it's nice knowing somebody actually.
Hell yeah.
I know there's a handful of people that make them locally.
It's hard because it's hard to compete with the price from the China stuff. Because like to go out and buy good MDF is like the same price as a built box for the amount. Because it's crazy. It's hard to compete unless somebody like is actually like willing to spend on a custom fitting proper system. People are just like, wow, I can go on Amazon and buy this one for like cheap. I'm like, sure, like, but it just sits in your trunk. It looks like crap. It's not nice.
That's what we need to bring back, is the nice ones.
You know, to have like a good fitting, actually like matches like the style of the back and like looks like it's made to be there. Yeah, it's a lot of work, and it costs money.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do one. I think the 300ZX is the perfect trunk for them.
Yeah, I have one. I got like a jig for a 300ZX for the 2+2s. Anyways, I sell more 2+2 stuff. So, yeah, whenever somebody needs a sub box, I got a jig. I just pull it off the wall, lay it out, cut it out.
You could make it really nice with the airbag system in the middle too. You could make it look so pretty back there.
You could, yeah. A lot of potential. Just got to find somebody with the money, willing to pay. That's the hard part.
Yeah, somebody that wants to build like a show car 300ZX.
Yeah. Or like anything. Like I've done it for a bunch of other cars too, but like people just, like I said, they see the cheap stuff, and when like a cheap box is $150
versus a custom one for a couple grand.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, I can do like a full nice custom box in the back here for like a whole bunch of money. They're all of a sudden like, man, that seems ridiculous. For a tenth of the price, I'll sacrifice and go with good enough. Well, okay, sure.
I mean, I'm guilty of it. I reached out to a friend that makes signs. He quoted me like $1,100. Great quality. It would have been wood and everything. I went to Staples, printed this out, put a couple pieces of cardboard behind it to make it stiff.
It's always better when it's stiff.
Yeah. I'm going to buy a proper one from him when I have the money. Maybe for season 2.
Yeah. And then it'll be wood and be hard.
Wood and steel.
Sometimes I wonder if my humor just doesn't catch or people just ignore it.
I got all of it.
I'm just funnier. I think I'm funnier than I am. I'm used to it at home though. Girls just roll their eyes, pretend they don't hear nothing.
She's 6. Birthday's in June. We had her birthday at Stratatech this year at a drift event.
Oh, so cool.
I made cupcakes for everybody in the pits, so me and her went around handing out cupcakes.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Like just like doing stuff like that with kid is like the best experience in the world. Like it's hard to like describe, but yeah, those memories like live forever.
You know her name, right?
Nope. No, Sylvia. Or is that the first one?
No, that's
Sylvia.
That's the younger one, Sylvia.
Yeah, what are my kids' names?
Dude, I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm not gonna lie.
I would not expect
I
you
don't
to.
think I've ever asked, to be honest.
Do I have what are the genders of my kids? Do you know this?
I know. I'm pretty sure you got 1 boy and 3 girls.
Bang on. There you go.
Yeah.
3 girls and then we just had a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll tell you, since we're moving away from car content, My boy, his name is Johan. We call him Hans. The wife and I also really liked the middle name Solomon, and his due date was May 2nd.
Are you guys both white?
Very much so. We are both 100% Dutch. We are making purebred Dutch children. Yeah, not inbred, purebred. Just making that clear. But yeah, the deal was I made a deal with my wife. So I was like, oh, the name Han Solo on May the 4th would be the best name ever. Johann Solomon, short, Han Solo, May the 4th. Best ever. And my wife actually agreed. She's like, if he is born, because his due date was May 2nd, if he is born May 4th, you can have his middle name Solomon, because the first name was Johann no matter what. And I would have got it. But he didn't come through.
No.
No, May 2nd, he popped out. I didn't get to do the middle name. No more Han Solo.
Asshole.
So close.
Should have just held him back in for a couple
I know.
days.
Jeez. Should have told my wife she passed out for 2 days during the pregnancy, and it's the 4th. But
So what's your girls' names?
Renly, Lottie, Maven.
I'll remember Maven. The other ones I probably won't.
I don't expect you to. It's all good.
I'm just horrible with names. I'll come up with nicknames for them.
I'm bad with faces. I make mistakes all the time with people's faces. And it doesn't matter like ethnicity. It's got nothing to do with that. But it sometimes makes it worse.
Yeah.
But like a beard, you got a beard? Someone else got a beard? Oh, that's Austin. Nope. I've done that. Like I can't. I met this lady looking at
There's
her
a couple
car.
lookalikes like me in this city too.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I met this lady. I know her and her husband. And family friend. Okay. So I go to look at this car. It's actually her dad's car that needs some work. And I'm talking to her the whole time. And there's another car there. It's 69 El Camino. Sorry, 59 El Camino. Beautiful car. I'm like, oh, whose car is that? She's like, oh, it's my husband. I'm thinking, weird that you said your husband. I know your husband, but whatever. Then all of a sudden, her husband shows up because family. I was like, oh, dude, that's a sweet car. And he's like, yeah. I'm driving away. And just by like the conversation sometimes being weird, I'm like, I don't think that lady was who I thought it was. I realized later it was her sister. I had actually never met her in my life before. And I always thought it was her, the sister. I was like, oh, that's why. When I was like, oh, nice car. He was like, thanks. Like, it was his brother-in-law's technically. Yeah. I do it all the time.
This year coming back into the car scene, there was quite a few people that would come up to me and they'd be talking like, oh man, missed you. I'm like, uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that time we did this? Uh-huh. You don't remember me, do you? No.
I'm like good with remembering people. I just like suck at the face. You got to remind me who you are again. And oh yeah.
Tells me his car. I'm like, oh yeah, I remember
yes.
you.
Yes, all the time. Same with like phone, right? You save people with like the person's name and then the car that they drive. That's what I do with my phone.
I think your name in my phone's Ben300ZX.
I might not even have you in my phone.
That's from
I shouldn't say this.
Marketplace way back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might actually. I don't know. I also don't save a lot of people in my phone because I do a lot of Marketplace stuff.
I saved you as Ben300ZX or Vissy Vis.
Vissy, that's a new one.
Yeah.
I like it.
I did stupid ass names back in the day.
I like it.
Because I already had a friend named Ben.
Mm. Yeah, it's a common name.
He does cool stuff with cars too.
Cool.
Really cool
What
stuff.
kind of cars does he into?
He's in a Beatles.
Does he into? Like old ones?
Yeah, he just restored one.
Cool.
Took him like 10 years, but it's good. He actually just painted it a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. I am like definitely anti Volkswagen, but I do like the old air cooled stuff. Yeah, those are pretty sweet.
But the other thing he built, I helped him build, was so we built the frame by scratch and it fit two 55-gallon oil drums in it. Ford Model A front end, 47 Ford Meriwether rear end, Ford Pinto engine, shifter set. It was like a dick shifter. Clutch was hand. The clutch wasn't figured out last time I seen it, but it's a hand trigger on the steering wheel.
What was that? So you can do that again? Okay, got it. Thank
Yeah.
you.
It works, right, Heather? But then
The shoulder doesn't work, but the fingers work.
yeah, you got brake and gas on your feet, and you can't see past the supercharger. You're like this,
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is cool.
And he's been building it to get it DOT approved, so
Yep.
it's not close to done yet, but it's one of those long projects that when it finally hits the road, it's going to be fucking sick.
Sweet. I like him already.
Yeah.
He's got a good name and he builds cool cars.
Yeah, he does circle track racing at Edmonton International and a Grand Prix.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Likes everything. I met him from the 240 scene, actually.
Yeah. Right on, my dude. So what's next that we're talking about?
I don't know. I didn't really have much of a plan.
I had no plans.
Yeah, I normally make people fill out the questionnaire, so I get a little bit of feel of different things, and I give them a bunch. I give them. They're supposed to give me 5 topics to talk about as well.
I can give you 5 topics.
All right, just lead into another one.
Cars, family,
Yeah,
sports. You watch sports at all?
not really. We
So
can-
then I could do business stuff. And what would be number 5? Jesus? Let's talk about Jesus. Jesus is a good topic. That's my 5 topics.
All right.
All right. I watch sports now because the wife's business, which is like mostly pancake mix, but basically just packaged food. So I just like sit there making packages, like making bags and filling bags. I was like, didn't have time for watching sports. And all of a sudden I'm just like doing monotonous work. Oh, it's on TV at 8 o'clock at night, sports. So I watch a lot of hockey, a lot of baseball.
I've never liked hockey my entire life. Always hated it. I think it's because it was kind of pushed on me a bit as a kid. So, never liked it. I'd play around at the rinks with the boys in winter, but that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. Guess she doesn't want to smoke. But, yeah, no. I played football for a little bit. I like it. I can't commit to following to like a season, so I don't want to.
I know. I've like tried to watch it a couple times. I have a hard time watching it.
I'd love to watch football, but now it's spread over like 4 days, like every single weekend. I don't got time for that shit.
Yeah. I didn't have time for any sports before, which like I guess that's why I don't do football either, because I'm just like watching in the evenings during the week usually, right? So it's like day games on Saturdays. Like I used to be into NASCAR. I don't got time to watch a Sunday game.
I want to get into F1, but I don't want to wake up at fucking 3 a.m. Sunday to be up for an hour to watch a race.
Yeah. I'm not into F1 at all. I like tried a little bit, but it seemed less about the cars and more about the drama,
Right?
you know? And then I realized that like all my friends that are into F1 are like not really car people, but more like drama people. And I'm like, oh, okay. Now it all like checks out.
Yeah, I don't have the same experience with the people I know that are into it.
I know more. Like I've had a lot of people ask me if I'm in F1 because they assume I will because I'm into cars. But everyone that asks me if I'm in F1 because they also are and they want to talk about it, they're not car people at all.
I just try to. I think the cars engineering are just insane.
Yeah.
That's why I think that's why, like the feats that those cars do, the amount of grip they have, makes me want to be interested in it.
That like I have the opposite. To me, I'm like I think it's really cool, but I would rather the car like it be more the car's going to spin out and the driver's got to like balance that line all the time. You know?
So more like NASCAR.
More just simple stuff.
See, and like I know NASCAR is still riding that ragged edge.
Yeah.
But the cars have gotten slower over the years. For one, I know it's due to safety and everything, but like, that doesn't do it for me at all. I watch it for the wrecks. That's it.
Yeah, they definitely could work on a lot of their entertainment value and stuff. Like we've seen some races too. I didn't watch any of the last season and a half.
I watched Cletus McFarland's races in it.
Yeah. Yep. But like sometimes they have like tires they'll have a hard time making it through with tires, and then like strategy is a big thing with that too, and how hard they drive with the tires. But then like it adds like another level of like it gets way more interesting versus like when they got like 10 extra sets and it doesn't matter, right? So like they have aspects that they could dive into more to potentially dial in the entertainment factor, but I don't know. They need to work on their entertainment, I think, for sure.
Yeah, honestly, there's not much for live sports, for even motorsports that I watch at all. Like even Formula Drift.
I don't watch any motorsports. But like probably like you, I do watch like the YouTube builds and like YouTube guys doing stuff. Absolutely.
I watch monster trucks.
Interesting.
I'll watch that on YouTube way longer than I want to admit.
Is Sylvia into monster trucks? Have you introduced her yet?
She thinks they're cool, but I haven't taken her.
Okay. Yeah.
I was supposed to film them at Rad Torque this year, the monster truck throwdown, because I had Rad Torque credentials, so I could film anything I wanted there this year.
Sweet. Shoulda.
Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah, where was I? I'm pretty sure I was filming something else. I think I might have been. What was I filming? I have no idea. I don't know. I filmed a lot this year.
Good for you. So is it like cold in here? You just have so many heaters.
This is to maintain the heat, and then I can't record with that on.
Yeah.
So that one's to get it hot in here, and this is to maintain. Like it was 30 degrees when you came in here. It's
it was warm.
25.8.
It's still warm. It's nice. It's comfortable.
Yeah, I try to get it nice and t-shirty.
Yeah.
You can feel the cold through the walls.
Make sure your guests get nice and comfortable.
Yeah, that's why I hung up the moving blanket, just to help hold some heat.
Yeah.
Curtain wasn't enough. It's a little ghetto, but
No, this is nice.
it's a storage room, so
It's incredible. Yeah,
it's a nice storage room.
it's freaking sweet. You done well here.
It's not bad. My office inside's even nicer.
Yeah? We'll take a look later.
Yeah.
I'll poke around. You're renting the upstairs, you said. Somebody else is in the basement?
Yeah, my landlord.
Oh, okay.
This was actually his tackle manufacturing shop before.
Really? Okay.
I got it and turned it into this in a day.
Wow.
Yeah, there's a giant desk there. Giant one in the middle here. Bunch of pegboard here with all the molds for all the lead weights and all the lead jigs for the hooks and everything. And then they made soft plastics and all that.
Yeah. You into fishing?
Love it.
Really?
I didn't go this year or last year. So
Like, you're in outdoors, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, I
that
love
makes
it.
sense. Yeah.
I tried having a whole outdoors YouTube page.
Yeah. There's an opening in the market now. Since the outdoor boys or whatever.
Yeah, well, so he's still doing it every single weekend with his son.
Yeah.
His son's making the YouTube videos
I know,
now.
I've seen that, yeah.
And then, so the Outdoor Boys channel is releasing 3 more videos for the next 3 weeks. He just released one,
Yep.
and one more comes out next weekend, and then the following weekend.
He blew up fast though. Like he was like popular for like a while, but then he went from like popular to like huge.
I watched him go from 1 to 6 million subscribers in a matter of like 3 months.
I know. Like, cause I was watching him a little bit when he was at like 500,000, and yeah, freaking just.
I started watching him after my car accident.
Next thing you know, every single one of his videos was like top 5 on trending every time, and every week. And then yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about what you need for YouTube? He didn't listen to any rule.
Yeah.
Most bland thumbnails ever.
Yep.
Audio was horrible
Yep.
at best.
But like he followed the one rule of consistency every single week for like 10 years or something. I don't know. Somebody correct me, but like a lot of years. And it was like his growth was like small for a long time, right? But like enough. And then just went huge.
It's just like what I was saying earlier. It goes fast. Like when I moved into my mom's house after my accident, after we lost our place because they didn't start paying me my loss of wage quick enough. That's when I started watching him, and he was at like 1.6 million.
Yeah.
We moved in here end of September last year. He was over 6 million.
That's crazy.
It happened so fast.
Yeah. But cool content.
Yeah, I love it. So I was trying to make fishing content.
Yeah.
I bought a fishing kayak and everything, and I was doing weekly content with that. Actually, I was sometimes doing 2 videos in a week. Like I was doing it lots every single day after work. I'd load up my kayak and go fishing. I loved it. Fell on hard times, so just sell it. But
that's how she goes.
then I got a hunting bow, started making content with that. But
you like sushi?
no,
Oh, you got rice and you like to fish?
I hate fish, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, it's fucked up. I honestly don't like most meat.
the beard is deceiving.
Love beef.
You know.
I'll eat beef all day. Don't like chicken. Don't like pork.
What?
Love bacon. Don't like the rest of the pig.
Like I'm happy for the beef comment. I like meat.
I could eat steak 3 times a day.
Yeah, but I also like I love fried chicken. I love fried chicken. Also love sushi. Raw fish, delicious.
Chicken I can do sometimes.
Yeah.
Depends how it's cooked.
Yeah. Chicken can be picky for like cooked well, but it's always decent. But to have like super good chicken is difficult, I find.
Like I have wings when I go to the bar or whatever. I mean, I don't drink, so I sit there and eat.
You don't drink?
No.
Good for you.
Yeah.
I keep saying that I'm not drinking anymore, but then I keep drinking. Does that mean I have a problem?
I don't know how much do you drink?
Not much. And I pretty much exclusively drink only with people.
I don't think it's a problem.
But when people are around and they say, "Hey Ben, you want a beer?" I can't say no.
I don't think that's a problem.
Okay, good.
I think if you every day after work, if you have 2 beers, I don't think that's a problem.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all.
I won't drink for like, a week. But then, when someone's, and I'm like, you know what, I'm done drinking. That's it. I need to lose some pounds. That would be a good first start. And then whenever I do, because I'm getting older, I'm getting hungover now in the mornings and I'm useless the next day. I'm like, that's a waste of life. I would like to stop drinking because I don't see the point. But then when buddies are like, "Hey Ben, let's go out for drinks," I'm always like the first one to be like, "Hell yeah, let's do it."
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's an issue. I mean, I don't see you being the guy that goes and gets blackout drunk every time he goes out drinking either.
Well, it only takes 3 beers, so.
Yeah. So no, you're not. If it only takes 3 beers, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not drinking enough
drinking
to
enough.
have a problem.
Fair enough.
So I slowed down on drinking when I quit doing cocaine. And I would drink to the point where I would crave it, and then I'd just go home.
Yeah.
And then I realized that's just a dangerous game to play. So I started drinking once in a while. And then the last time, and I shit you not, 10 minutes later, I was unconscious on the bathroom floor. So I haven't had a drink since, like, I'll have a beer.
Yeah.
But I've had 3 since then.
Good for you.
I smoke a whole lot of weed. I mean, as you can tell, I've smoked tons already.
Yeah.
And this is me not smoking lots to, 'cause you don't.
So it's all good. Yeah, no, I want to stop drinking. I do need to stop drinking. And I know I don't even drink that much, but it bugs me that I've said a couple times now that I'm going to cut it out and that's it. I'm done. And then it's always like a couple days later, somebody calls me up, says, "Hey Ben, let's go out." And I could be like, "Yeah, let's go out," but I'm not drinking. Let's go somewhere else. And I'm always like, "Hell yeah, let's go."
Is it just beers or do you drink other things?
Just, you know what's funny is when I started drinking, I was sober till I was 22, and then I owned my first business, and then I started drinking because that's what I'll do to you. And it was only hard stuff, and I was not into beer. Now it's only beer. I only drink beer.
See, and I'd rather Like if I were to drink, I'd have a nice cold glass of scotch.
Yeah, like that used to be me, but now I'm like, nah. It's
And-
just, but I think it's because now it's like always only socially. Because before it'd be like, tough day, stress, working hard, life sucks. Yeah, pour something stiff. Now it's always just like hanging out with the boys. Let's get drunk.
See, for me, it would just come out here. I'd put YouTube on this TV, and I'd sit here and I'd just decompress for one drink, smoke a joint while I have it, have a smoke. By then, my drink's done. Go
Yeah.
inside, get back to life.
Sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
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 So how long have you guys been together? Let's turn this into like a counseling.
We
Not counseling, but like an information session.
we celebrated our 10 years this year, but then
Holy
we
cow.
did the math and realized it's only been 9, and we fucked up. So yeah,
You guys were both smoking when you did the math.
yeah,
Yeah. That's great. That's cool. So now you get to celebrate twice. You get to celebrate next year too.
100%. And we get
Oh,
to do it right because this year we didn't do jack shit. We just
Now-
sat in the house.
Now you got a full year to prepare.
Yeah, exactly.
How's the preparations going?
Not.
No, yeah, okay.
It's not close enough.
Actually, we're hoping to go down to Vegas next year around that time, and that's the time Formula Drift is down there. So
Ooh. Yeah, are you into cars at all? Kind of, yeah.
she enjoys going to the track
She
to
puts
watch
up
the
with you?
drifting.
Yeah. She likes you, so she likes the cars.
She does have a dream car that's Japanese.
Ooh, what is it? Let's get into this.
Why?
Let's get
you
into
might as well click your mic on and drop it down. I turned the power off. You got to hit the button.
Yeah.
Hit it. Drop your mic down. I'm coming.
I'm into weird stuff, so I hope it's weird. The suspense has been built. Dun dun dun. What do we got coming up?
Yeah, that one's yours.
Suspense continues to build.
Yeah, I feel awkward right now.
Yeah, this is great. That's what we're going for.
It's okay. You're not on camera. They just hear your voice.
Yeah, no, still awkward.
Everyone, this is Heather.
Yeah.
Her favorite
Hi.
Japanese car is.
Ugh.
Wow, I've never heard
Oh
of
my
that
god,
one.
I feel awkward.
Okay, so what kind is it?
An RX-7.
Yes.
F B C D.
Oh my god, I don't even know right now.
FC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
She's just awkward.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
I'll say the car's not awkward at all.
but I am.
Okay.
Yeah, she wants that with she wants the Hardigram wheels from Heritage.
Okay, you lost me there. Yeah.
Yeah, but she's a girl. She wants the car to be.
No, like I like heart wheels and like a lot of like the old like weird Japanese Teddy Grahams, like all that stuff, but just like the new Heritage Heart ones, and I don't know. I feel like this makes me sound old, but I just like the original stuff, and then sometimes like the Heritage whatever comes out, style. I'm like, just it's not like the original kind of essence, and
Yeah.
it loses me.
Yeah.
But FC, freaking great. My opinion, best generation of RX-7.
Me too.
Yeah, absolutely. Not even close. Well, not even close.
I think she fell in love with it when I painted Mike Osborne's drift car FC.
Didn't you have an FC?
Yeah.
I had FB.
FB, yeah, for a short amount of time.
Yeah. I got it for free though.
Yeah,
Sold it for $900, I think.
making money. Look at this guy,
Yeah.
wheeling and dealing, buying that cocaine.
No, not then.
Oh, okay, good for you.
No, that was actually around the same time you were trying to get me to take that shell from you,
That
because
sounds about right.
I wanted a salvage car as a competition drift car, and you're like, just try it. And I was like, okay, like whatever, I'll try it, and if it's decent, I'll put a cage in it.
Yeah.
And it was salvage, so you knew nobody would want it. So you're like, just take it. And I couldn't find anybody with a trailer, and I was broke at the time.
I got a couple more. I could get you into one.
No, I'm gonna try the E36.
Yeah, that's probably a better choice.
I
And like Z32s, great chassis for a lot of things, not amazing at a lot of things. So like, If someone said I want to get a drift car and I want it to be a Z, I'd say get a 350.
You know what I would build a Z for? Rally.
Yeah, great cars for that too. Yeah. Like they are really good at a lot of things. You can make a good drift car out of them. There's been a few made. You can make a good drag car out of them. You know, Dean is still running like in the States, factory rear suspension, and he's in, I don't know, I think he's in the 7s right now. Like fast car with the VG. So like a lot of potential, but they do a lot of things well, but not perfectly.
Well, there's a guy in 881 crew that has one. He drifts it.
Cool.
He's got a Beamer engine in it.
I've seen this, yes.
I didn't see him out this year, unfortunately. And those are all the drift out events I went to this year, was 881s.
Yeah.
Great guys. Love them. If you ever go to a drift event, make sure it's one of theirs.
I don't go to anything.
You should.
I'm a
It's
loser,
a blast.
and I just sit in my garage and tinker on my shit.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, next year I'm going to make you come be a loser at the track for a day.
You know, I appreciate that. That's what I need to do more. You know, I'm here because people are calling me out of my loserishness. Ashley was like, Ben, stop being a loser and go on my friend's podcast.
She's just a doll, isn't she?
And I was like, oh, Austin, yeah, I know him.
She had no idea we were already friends.
She was like, oh, you know him? I'm like, yeah, from like 8 years ago or something like that, 10 years ago. She's like, well, then why aren't you like contacting him and doing it? I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. I should send him a message. But yeah, she's super awesome.
Yeah, so her and Ray, he's the one that was on the last podcast. It hasn't came out yet. But him and a couple of the other people really got me out of my shell again. Because after, I mean, even when I was in cars, I didn't really hang out with people. Like,
yeah,
I think I came by your house twice to hang out for probably an hour and didn't buy anything. So, I don't know. I'm just one of those people that I like to be by myself, but I don't want to be at the same time. Like, if somebody invited me to do something, I'd go.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I feel that. Like, big time.
And then I know lots of people that are like that would love to come talk on something like this, and they all got great stories. So, you know, opens them up.
And the podcast is born.
It's wonderful. I like, in total, through all the services we're on at the moment, at the time of recording, November 12th at 9:59.
Ooh, my wife is messaging me. This has been gone longer than I thought. Anyways, go on.
I'm sitting somewhere around 500 views, and there's only 4 episodes out.
That's pretty good. I'll say that's very good.
Across all the platforms.
Gold star for you, my friend.
And we're on YouTube, Spotify, Audible.
I've only watched you on these. I watched like a bunch of your stuff, but I've only watched it on YouTube.
Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio.
Cool.
Yeah. So no matter what you're doing, you can listen. Just pointing at the camera.
Did you point at Heather, your wife?
No, it was
It's like, what? She doesn't listen?
It was a little mini brand shout out in the middle of it.
Oh.
It's good. It's good.
Man. Sorry, I shouldn't be on my phone. I just have
No, it's all good. Do what you got to do.
selling a bunch of stuff, you know, trying to make
At
money.
least you use a proper fucking phone.
That's right. Hell yeah. Yep. Ain't no iPhones here. My wife has an iPhone. She converted me once.
Horrible, right?
Yeah. I just no. I went back. No thanks. You got an iPhone?
Yep.
Yeah. Like I just kind of figured the tone, like the feeling in the room was like there was something going on here. I could feel the silence.
So I just seen the new Pixel Watch got released, and it looks like it's a lot smaller profile than the last one. And I think I'll be able to get her now. Because when you put an Android phone in simple mode,
Yep.
it's a fucking iPhone.
Yeah, man. Especially the Pixels. Yeah. Yeah. And a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Can do a lot more for a lot less. Yep. Yep. Throw in the garbage. It's no good. It's no good.
I like it because it's simple and it's small and not like, that's like a space phone to me.
But no,
But her phone choice, her technology ability.
yeah,
What,
and
like, what's the issue? What's the issue? It's because it's simple.
I think back in the day, Androids were hard. Like when you would switch to iPhone or Android, it used to be pretty difficult. And
Yeah.
out of necessity, she had to once, and it was one of those really cheap. Like we were at probably the lowest point of our lives,
Yeah.
and it was one of those like cheap $50 smartphones from.
Yeah.
So that was her last experience with Android.
And it was
So
awful.
I completely understand her hesitation, but one, it's not a $50 phone,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
two, we're 8 years ahead of there. Like these phones are so easy to use.
Yeah. And like, so like I know a lot of people. My wife, aka my wife, is always like, oh, like she likes being in the Appleverse, right? Everything's the same. Everything's connected from her iPad and everything. But like now that Google is doing the Google phones and everything like that, you get the same thing.
We got Google Homes in our
Yeah.
house. I want to get the Google Nest. Like
Yeah.
I already have Chromecast.
It's better.
I'm just already in the Google ecosystem so deep,
Yep.
and they like giving you free gifts.
Do
When
they?
you spend money on their services, every couple years you'll get an email and they'll be like, "Hey, here's a free gift."
Yeah, I pay a lot less for like the Google Cloud, whatever it's called, than my wife does for her Apple Cloud.
I pay $15 a month for my
Yeah,
Google.
I think I pay like $5, but I probably like a lot less data than you.
Yeah, I
but
get 2 terabytes.
yeah, I'm not that. I'm like 500 gigs. But anyways, but my wife is like the same for like amount, but she pays like 4 times the money. Now maybe that's because she likes Apple, which means she just does what she's supposed to do and pays $1 and doesn't shop around or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. And they haven't done anything in forever, and their phones, like all the features are always just like 5 years behind any Android. So
And they're all Android parts,
Yeah.
minus the chip that runs the damn thing. They're using Sony cameras, Samsung screens.
but pay a premium
For that,
for
Apple was a bite out of it.
for dumb technology. Yep.
I will give them credit with their computers.
They
They are kind of powerful for what they are.
I'll give Apple credit. They are great at marketing, and that's why they sell like inferior products at a superior price because
Well-
of marketing.
Well, so when I was building my editing PC, I didn't build it to the top I could at the time. I was one stage under of what would have been the best I could have.
Yeah.
Maybe 2. Graphics cards, maybe a couple more down.
So now we're at 4. Okay,
But
but pretty good, like high quality.
it's got a 4070 in it and a 13900K. Like it handles my 4K video no problem.
Okay.
I could throw a bunch of other stats at you that, yeah,
Right over-
100%.
Right over my head, but no, that sounds big numbers. So that's got to be good.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I can play any modern game with no problem. So it's pretty decent.
Yeah.
But I could have bought. So when I'm editing and I'm doing. So I shoot in log. So my video comes out gray and I got to add all the color and tweak it all to make it look how I want it.
Yeah.
And then when I do all my video effects and everything after titles, blah, 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 it starts chugging. And to make a computer that doesn't chug as quick costs twice as much as just buying a Mac M4 Studio.
Okay.
But there's not upgradability. That's where you
Yeah.
where you lose me.
Their exclusivity, you know. Yeah.
Yep.
Pay to play, only their stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's where I kind of fall off.
They're not a consumer happy product.
or else they would almost have me. I don't like being able to play video games on my computer, and you can't play games on a Mac. So it would help with productivity because I get like, oh, I don't like the way this is looking. Instead of sitting there and figuring it out, I get frustrated and go, open up Steam, and all of a sudden I'm drifting.
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. So, rotary engine in the FC? You into rotaries? Yeah?
Yeah, she wanted me to put a 13B in the S13.
You into rotaries?
I think they're cool.
Yeah.
I believed all the misconceptions of them. Super unreliable, fucking all this, but got a buddy that's into them.
I'm not a fan. Well, I should rephrase that. Like, I really like different stuff, and I like weird stuff, and I love the rotary. I love how it works. I love it being different. And
It's another engine that'd be dope in your Sunny.
how it makes power and everything like that. But I don't. The practicality of it is just so far under what I feel like makes sense to use that I'm not a huge fan. But like, I love watching Rob Dahm, and I'm glad there's people that like push boundaries and do super cool stuff. Like, I freaking love that. And yeah, like in FC with just like a pretty basic, not crazy power Sunday driver. Yeah, it'd be freaking sweet.
So you're watching the 12 rotor and the dragster.
But yeah, that thing
excited.
is so insane.
I'm so excited.
It's so insane. Yeah.
Yeah, I watch every single video. The one thing I hate is how he ends his videos.
Yes.
I get so mad every time.
Yeah. I'm like, hey, like maybe that's smart. Maybe we got to start doing this.
I don't like it.
I love how he's like the most clearly not a YouTuber.
Especially because YouTube puts an ad right at the end of the video.
Yeah.
Drives me nuts because I'm sitting there waiting for more.
You're sitting there thinking, oh, what's coming next? What's coming next?
Up
like,
next.
So good.
Fuck!
So good. You're like, what the hell? He forgot to add like the last 5 minutes of the video. Nope.
And it sucks because he'll be like 10-minute video, 10-minute video, 10-minute video, hour. And you get used to the hours, then you're so pumped, you're excited for the next one, and 8 minutes, you're like, fuck!
And he'll be like working on something, and there'll be like consistent videos, or like you can tell he's like, all right, I need money for this project. So it's like every week, new video. And then all of a sudden it's like 2 months, no videos. And then video. Like, he's not but he makes such cool stuff. He always gets views.
He's the coolest person ever, too.
Yeah. Such not a YouTuber.
At one point, I sat back and I thought of all the YouTubers I watched. This was a couple years ago. And I decided to message every single one of them.
Yeah.
Every single one. He responded.
Really?
Yes.
So cool.
So cool. I sent another message back, hoping he'd respond again. He didn't. Oh. But he responded to one.
Yeah.
So, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. Validation.
It was cool.
Yeah, that is very cool. What'd you say? What'd he say after what you said?
Oh, I just told him that I loved his videos and that he deserves a lot more followers because this was way pre-4 rotor. Like, he was still a fairly small channel.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I got him on him right when he started the 4 rotor.
That car's so wild.
Yeah.
I wish that was his Pikes Peak car. I like that he's doing the Pikes Peak journey though.
Yeah. Yeah. It's cool.
I like the sounds of rotaries.
Yeah. I love a lot of the parts of like the aspects of the rotary. It's just like some of the practicality that's like, it's got to make sense. I had an RX-8 for a small amount of time. I
would just love to put one in a chassis that's useless. Like Sunny.
Yeah.
Or like a Samurai.
Yeah.
Like something that's obviously not an off-road Samurai. But like one of those chassis where it's like, okay, you can never really do anything awesome with that chassis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That.
And it doesn't need a lot of like power or anything like that, but like it's just got to be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is just cool.
Yeah, like a bagged mini truck. That'd be sick.
Yeah. Well, they had them in like the Mazda mini trucks back in the day. Back in whatever. I don't know.
Way back when.
Back in the 80s. Somebody's going to tell me it's the 90s, but back in the 80s or 90s.
I thought it was like
70s.
Yeah, early 80s, I think it ended.
Because they were, I think they're even the carbureted 13B something. They were still 13s, but they were carbed even.
I think it ended pretty early on, though.
Surprise, surprise. The rotary didn't last.
You know-
Yet, I say that, but like they keep talking about how there might be another one.
Do you know what the RX and the RX chassis stands for? I seen this in a documentary once.
Ridiculously extreme.
Rotary experiment.
I have heard that. I didn't know that. Yeah, that's good.
Did you know Ford originally licensed a patent?
Yes, I'd heard that too. That's right. The Wankel engine.
Yeah. It was the American version was way less efficient.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like surprise.
I can't imagine how efficient that one was. Like
Yeah.
it must have been horrible.
I mean, you look at pretty much anything, and the Japanese just make it better. So if the Japanese is this efficient, yeah.
Yeah.
The American one had to been real bad.
Yeah. All right. What the fuck were the 5 topics again? It's time to go to the next one.
I don't know.
There'll probably be some cutting there.
I think we kept that pretty clean. You can cut whatever you want. You
Yeah.
can keep whatever you want to. I don't care. I don't care what people think about me online. Do you get haters? You got haters online? Really?
None.
I've only taken down one video because of haters. It only was like people attacking my ability as a father or my actions as a father. Yeah, I made a video once about how it was like New Year's Eve and I was like working and welcome to like owning a small business. This is life. And then a lot of people were like, oh, you could be home with your family. It's your choice. You're abandoning your kids, you know, being horrible parents. And you know what? Put aside a couple dollars for your family. And that I was like, at that point, I was like, I took it down. But now actually I posted another video not that long ago and somebody else commented about how I was going to kill my child having her in my car. And I was like, meh, it doesn't. I've been through a video where somebody questioned my parenting abilities and it hurt. And now that it's happened once, I'm over it and I don't care. Good luck to you.
100%.
Haters, for me, someone comes up with something new, it affects me once. Once I hear it a second time, I'm like, be original. Come on now. That don't hurt me no more.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody could make a comment that would actually bug me.
I've been trying.
Go ahead.
This is where like you clip back every little like stab I've done at you so far in the past hour and a half, whatever.
Yeah.
Been a couple. No. Haters online are funny.
Yeah, no. I mean, I guess saying there's been zero would be kind of a lie. We've had some. What do you mean?
What was your daily driver?
Yeah, did you not see my
Yeah, I knew it was your house because it said Black Cat Media House on the car. I was like,
Yeah.
is this the right house? Yes, it is.
Yeah, I was gonna put my neons on my little Hyundai. It's got neons.
Hell yeah.
Come on, load.
Okay, car pet peeves. So while you're doing that, is I hate these neons with the multicolor rainbow going from front to back. I know everybody loves it. Everyone's gonna hate me for this.
Fucking
Not into
gay.
it. I am not into it. I love neon these days. I would love that it's back in. I love simple, subtle colors that accent the car. This rainbow garbage. Not into it. You look like you're driving Candyland or Rainbow Road on Mario Kart or something. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, look, wait. It's the whole camera on the gimbal hanging off the back.
Whoa, that's like actually your car.
Yeah. No, watch this. Come on, show it.
Oh.
Wait, it gets better. I have an big H. I control it from an Xbox
Whoa.
controller.
Sweet. Okay. You want to know something cool that I need to... Okay, we'll watch this first and then I'll tell you.
Perfect.
Smooth. Buttery smooth camera work. That's good. All right. So my very first vehicle, and I'm going to do this again. mini truck guy. Came from mini trucks. My very first vehicle was an S10, fully bagged, air ride, laid the frame. Airbags were controlled by a Nintendo 64 controller. And I'm going to do this again. Or get like an Xbox controller or something and control the air ride with a game controller.
There was an
I said it. I'm going to do it.
There was an S10 in my life.
Yeah? There was a couple in my life. That's one thing about car culture I wish we had back is physical magazines. Having like I get have a bunch of Japanese magazines from back in the day. Man, so cool. And then like going through like product spots too. Like you learn about all this stuff that you don't see online or anything like that, or just like it's hard to get. Like have a slot in a magazine.
I lost all my Super Street magazines. Do I only have the one picture of it? Here, look.
I have seen this thing. Yeah, I have 100% seen this truck already. Dude, that's so cool. That's cool. That's so cool. I need a mini truck again. I've been saying it for years. That's why I bought that Datsun. It just wasn't the right one.
Why? I'll come notch the frame for you tomorrow.
I mean, it's for sale again. I could buy it back. But
Oh, you don't own it no more?
no, I sold it. So the problem with that one is everything that was done was like it had air ride, but it wasn't done so it could like actually go low enough to me. And
Dude, I'll set that shit up so you can pick the wheels up off the ground.
yeah. And then the front suspension was like redone, but then basically everything that was done was like I want air ride and I want it notched and I want all this stuff, or I want it fast. And so then all the work that was done was to make it go low, but it was only low enough that to me should be fast. It didn't go low enough. And everything was done in such a way I'd have to like cut out and start over. And I didn't want to, I would have rather start from a clean slate than
100% makes sense.
So, yeah. Because I was like, I don't mind building this to go fast instead of low, but had all the air ride stuff in it already. The suspension was already cut out. Had like these custom lower arms and four links set up, but yeah, it like
If I built a mini truck on air, its max height would be the hardest vehicle ever to drive. It'd be way too low.
yeah, yeah. I'm like, if you're going low, like get that frame on the ground. Just it needs to be on the ground. It needs to be you put it on the ground, and if you put it in gear, the tires just spin because they ain't moving. The frame's fully on the ground.
I want to be able to use it as brakes.
Yeah. You don't need no e-brake. You just put her down.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And if it's fast, you know, like 4 inches off the ground, still nice and low, and put something stupid in it. Not even necessarily fast, but just like blow the tires off. But yeah, just it was not done well enough in any sort of way for me to not want to just start over.
I think I want to build a car with hydraulics before I do something like that.
I'm not a huge hydraulics guy.
I don't know, man. There's just something about fucking three-wheeling through a corner that just...
Like
I'm just like, oh, I need to do that.
I like, yeah. This is like one of those things that I super appreciate, and I want to, every time there's like lowrider hydraulic style car, I'm checking it out, and I'm appreciating every
Or somebody
minute
just give me a
that brings
ride.
it. But
Let me three-wheel the car once,
Yeah.
and I'll probably be fine after that.
yeah,
Probably won't need one.
the lack of drivability is what gets me, because I like driving my cars long distances. They can be like somewhat hell to drive, being like noisy or slightly rough, but the hydraulic ones are just made for cruising up and down Main Street, and that's it from my experience. So that's why there's just not enough usability there.
Yeah, see, I would never take it on the highway though.
Yeah.
That would be.
And I do. I take
Fuck,
everything.
I sound old as hell saying this. It's just people to go hang out at A&W and flex on all the old people. Like, look, my old junk's better than your old junk.
yeah.
Mine can jump.
Yep. How many wheels you need on the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I can turn to 3.
Yeah. How many spokes in your wheels?
I got 100.
That like those were the flexes, right? Well, it still are in that scene. The scene's just not as big as it used to be.
No, and it's a shame. It's just how expensive it costs to build those cars now.
Yeah.
Like,
And just like things go out. Like as new things come in, that stuff goes out.
to the level I want it, like I'd want like the engraved axles and everything. You're
Yeah.
talking about a $250,000 to $500,000
yeah.
car.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. Yeah. There's also like culturally it's engraved in a lot. Like it's engraved in a lot of cultures, but those cultures are not very prevalent in our area.
Yeah, I know Calgary has a little scene.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I like being able to drive my cars on the road. My 240 was sketchy as hell. I blew 2 front tires doing 120. Jeez. Yeah, and you seen how much camber I had out
Yeah,
that
yeah, oh,
front
yeah.
of that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was scary.
Yeah. You know, it probably would be. Yeah. Wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, it was on some sketchy ass back road too.
Better than a busy highway, but yeah.
Yep, I was just like aim for the ditch. I wasn't thinking about fucking crashing or anything. I was just thinking about saving my wheels.
Yeah.
They were eBay wheels, but I was able to mount tires on them again. They were
Priorities, I
fine.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't have money to buy new wheels. My buddy lived 10 minutes away. If I can call him, he's like, "Yeah, I can come drop you off some tires to get home." Fuck yeah!
Oh man.
Brought me flat tires though.
But like it's stuff like that. So going back to YouTube, like sometimes like I do like a lot of not like that, but I like when I pick up cars, it's always like super late at night or dead of winter and like just desperation to get stuff home and everything like that.
That's why I always bugged you to film, because
But
those
yeah.
were the trips I wanted to go
I
on.
like never filmed none of that. Like that stuff too. Like that would be like great content of like blowing your tires out in desperation and yeah.
When everything goes wrong. I did one trip a couple years ago. My buddy came down from Grand Prairie, and I picked him up like 11 o'clock at night. We got up at 8 in the morning, drove downtown, picked stuff up from his ex, drove to Hinton, to Grand Prairie, dropped him off, and I drove home. I had to pull over to fill up my tire every 15 minutes, and it was almost leaking air faster than it could fill up. When I finally got to Whitecourt,
Yeah.
I found somebody that answered their phone at 3:30 in the morning,
Jeez.
and it was some kid that had the same birthday as me.
Yeah.
His name was Austin.
Whoa.
His middle two and last initial were the same as mine.
This is like some alternative universe that just like came over to help you out.
It was wild. You want to know what he charged me? To take the tire off the rim, patch it, and put it back on?
How much?
This will tell you exactly what he was doing that night. $60. Quickest job ever. I was on the road in 15 minutes.
Get you back out there. Hell yeah.
No, it was awesome. Shout out to that guy. That guy was a fucking lifesaver.
Yeah, incredible.
I had to be at work at 8 in the morning.
Yeah. But like, man, if we just like video this stuff, yeah, it's so good. So good. I know I ran out of traded a couple cars and got this square body new Christmas Eve and was doing Christmas with the family the next day. Had my brother-in-law come help me out. We picked up this square body truck in Red Deer, hour and a half away. Driving it home, ran out of gas. It was a diesel too. Ran out of diesel, side of the highway. Stuck there for like couple hours. Finally got diesel, and then trying to start a diesel that's gone out of fuel like takes forever, right? And 2 tanks. Put diesel in the one tank. For whatever reason, didn't want to like feed over to the second tank. Wasn't sure what tank fed it. Finally, we get it going. We get home at like 3 in the morning, whatever it is. Turns out we did Secret Santa for Christmas. My brother-in-law that I took with him and then got him stranded for like 6 hours. Yeah, he was getting stuff for me, and he was planning on getting home at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so he could go shopping for me. He still got me a Christmas present that year, but like, freaking just abandoned him on the side of the road. Minus 30 or something like that. It was cold.
I think one of your favorite videos that I actually watched was when you went to Saskatchewan to pick up a car.
Yeah. And I was like fixing it on the trailer, or I was trying to put the clutch together on the trailer.
Yep.
Yeah, those were good times. That's too. Like I finally had a buddy with me, and I'm like, here, just like start filming me.
Yeah, that was the first. I was after that was the first time I was like, I'll come film and edit for you anytime you want.
Yeah. Yeah. This is another like, so I don't want to say my struggles with finding people to film, but like I'm a people person, bounce stuff off people all the time. I like to like poke the bear. Feel free to poke the bear back. You can make fun of me. I enjoy
yeah.
it. You know, I like making fun of other people, hoping, they'll make fun of me. I like the banter. Guys, other guys on film, like film for me all the time. I'm like, you can be a hype man. You can like be excited when stuff goes good. You can make fun of me as I am making an idiot of myself, whatever you want to do, but just be involved because it goes better when you're involved. Guys are just so shy. They just sit there and like, oh yeah, I'll do it. And then I'm on filming and I'm like stumbling over my words and like saying things backwards and being an idiot. And
This whole time I've been trying to think of
And
the
they just
most
sit there and-
assholey way to ask about the cut on your face.
yeah, my 4-year-old punched me.
Damn it.
No, I had a breaker bar I had a cheater bar on a breaker bar and it slipped off and whacked myself in the face. That's actually what happened. And the best part about this story gets good. My license had to get renewed today. And they needed a new picture. Yeah, you painted cars for a while. Or maybe still do. Or once in a while.
Somebody needs me to.
Yeah, like my slick top. Yeah. Yeah. Not asking, but not asking.
Just have everything there.
Okay. I got some duplex.
I don't think I can physically do the body work anymore for the most part.
No worries. It's like 90% done.
I think like the finishing, like, because I'm not going to put paint on until I make sure it's good enough to put paint on.
Yeah, up to your standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know what I'm doing for paint on that yet, to be honest. But I got to figure it out. Yep.
I'm going yellow and pink on my E36.
Yellow and pink. What a combo. Why yellow? Like, I'm a big pink fan. Big pink fan. Not a yellow car guy. But why the combination? That seems like an odd combo.
Because I missed my S13.
Was that pink? It was more of a red. It was yellow with the red lightning bolt.
Yellow with a pink lightning
It
bolt.
was pink. Well,
It showed up on orange on camera because of the
Yeah.
fluorescent.
I never saw it in person.
Yeah.
I just gawk at you.
The paint
from
job
afar.
wasn't that good. Yeah, I know lots of people are jealous of painting my car every year. Yeah. I
It's more like the hair and the beard, but like the car too. Yeah.
lots of people were haters on that. They didn't like that I did that every year.
Yeah.
They're like, you're just flexing. Like, no, I got a whole lot of free paint
And
that I
you're
need
like,
to use.
hell yeah, boy.
Yeah.
You're like, no, it's advertising. Let me paint your car. You want your car painted every year? Come on over.
that yellow was actually so bad. I painted it. It was like 4 degrees outside, super humid. There was still snow everywhere.
Yeah.
So there was fish eyes all over it. And instead of just taking a step back and waiting a couple hours, instead of spraying at 7 in the morning, everything would have been fine. But it was like,
So, I'm sorry. What was,
coated it in tons of paint. So I kind of, like, they were deep, but they were small.
Yeah.
And then I painted on the livery.
Yellow and pink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be a little different this time. It'll be like,
Pink and yellow. Make pink the primary color. Yellow is the primary. So I like yellow muscle cars. 60s muscle car, yellow is a great color. 90s Japanese cars, not huge yellow for me,
I'll show you the video I reference every time.
but I do like pink. Oh no. Uh-oh, Android, it's not working. Should have got an iPhone, bud. Whoa. Okay. I mean, yeah, it looks
With
cool.
the Honda K series in it.
That looks freaking sweet. Yeah, that is cool.
if it was a street car, I'd go a pastel like that.
Hell yeah.
So my daughter, I told her I'm gonna buy her a Sylvia, and we're gonna build it together so she can
Yep.
go to school in her Sylvia.
Yeah. Oh, that's like the best thing. Every single day waking up and the kid is like, Dad, we're going to take your fast car to school today, right? And I'm like, hey, if you want to.
So excited for this
Right?
car to be
If
done.
you want to. Yeah.
And the way she described me, the way she wants her car to look. Where is it? Doo-doo-doo.
She in grade 1?
Yeah.
She likes school?
Not really.
No. Yeah, see, my
Sometimes.
6-year-old, like, she always, like, because we had the strike too and she was off school, she didn't want to go back to school.
She wants like this pink, like pastel, but like metallic pastel.
Yeah.
She wants something like that.
That's like not even far off my pink car. That's
Yeah,
really good.
just-
that was
just-
a little more pastel. But
yeah, just a little lighter.
yeah,
But yeah, she wants like that,
that's so good. I love it.
right?
I find pink a hard color to actually look good. That's because a lot of the times people that paint their car pink, they don't paint it. They just wrap it, and the wraps just don't get that depth or that pearl, like as well. Especially like the depth and everything.
There's some new wraps coming out that are getting pretty impressive.
They are
but
better, but yeah, and it just the pink just like needs that depth in
Yeah.
my mind.
Yeah, it's weird having a 6-year-old that has such an opinion in cars already.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
she hears a Subaru and she goes, "Ugh." Hilarious.
That's
I didn't
awesome.
teach that to her.
Subarus have been my biggest 180 on opinion. I used to think Subarus were the worst thing ever.
I just don't like the engine.
Now, yeah, so like
The engine's all right, but it's just
that's why
I want spark plugs to be easy to change.
that's why I didn't like them, because I was like the basic maintenance is a pain in the butt, and you can't make good power no matter what. You can never make good power out of them. They blow up, and they're like
They're reliable stock though, and they're fun.
yeah, they're like they're like reliably. So this is what I tell people actually, legit. When you get a Subaru, you'll either get one that goes through 3 engines in 100,000 K, or 1 engine in 300,000 K. And I can't tell you why, but that's what happens. I've definitely modded cars for guys, and they have 1 engine, and they do dumb stuff with it. They beat the hell out of it, won't die. And then I've got these other cars where I'm putting a new engine in every couple months.
Modern Hyundais from like 2009 up. Your
Yeah.
engine either goes at 100,000 kilometers or it lasts forever.
Yeah. But anyways, now I'm like, so before it's like, wow, I was like big against Subarus. But the more I work on them, the more I'm pro Subaru for people getting into the car scene. Because there's a good chance you're going to blow your engine, or you're going to need to do maintenance. And then all of a sudden you got to do some like major work on it. But they're the easiest car to do major work on. All the cars are somewhat similar. They all like have the same all-wheel drive layout. Pulling an engine is like do it on in the back alley, on the ground.
It
real
has to
easy.
be that easy if you want to do spark plugs though.
Yeah, it does. But it's like 300ZX coming from that, where you get guys. Oh my goodness,
Dude, I spent 2 weeks trying to get turbos off before I decided this isn't gonna happen.
yeah, I have like so many stories even of guys that are mechanics that put it together and like do something wrong and then blow it up, and they just get so discouraged. And they're not that complicated, but there's just, you have to follow a certain system of doing it, and if you do it incorrectly, shit blows up, and then people just get discouraged. I got a buddy right now, his car's listed on, you'll see it on Marketplace for 10 grand. Says it needs turbos, it might need something else. But yeah, he fully built engine. Sorry, not fully built. Sent it to machine shop, put forged pistons in. He went stock rods, but all new bearings, all new everything. Balanced crank with rods and everything. It ran for an hour. Put a rod through the block. So he's all mad, discouraged. Comes up, buys a stock engine I had just honed and did like a slight refresh off of me. Not even engine, just a short block. Put all his stuff on, put it back in. Ran great for like couple hours, started smoking again. He was just like hooking one thing up wrong. And then turbos had no control over the wastegates and overboosted. That's why I put the rod through the block.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he started smoking. And like, feel bad for him. But so much money put into this car. And he's just like so discouraged. Get a Subaru. Engines are way cheaper and they're way easier to work on. For beginner people.
Yeah.
That's where for people getting in the hobby, Subarus are good.
Yeah, I mean,
And you can winter drive them. That's the other thing. Like, I know a lot of guys, they buy a 300ZX, whatever, they buy a nice car, and then winter comes along and they're like, well, I guess I'm going to winter drive it. And then it gets rusty. And
see, I parked by 240 and it was, I guess I'm taking the bus till I figure something else out.
Well, kudos to you. Well done.
And that thing was already rusty. I shouldn't have fucking cared.
Yeah.
I would
It
always
was already a winter beater.
I would always try to drive it for the first day
Yeah.
because that was always the iciest day and the funnest day to drive.
Yeah.
But I'd always get out onto the main street and it would just be my car sitting in the fucking gutter of the fucking road. And I'd have to grind my wheel to keep going. So like I'd pull over, take a cab to work, go pick my car up after they clean the roads, bring it home, and see you in spring.
Yep. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Cool. Yeah, what time is it? It's getting late.
Yeah. We'll probably wrap it up here.
Yeah, I clearly don't wrap it up enough.
No, it's okay. We're at what? Just under 2 hours?
Like, my humor just goes
Oh, we're at,
flat.
oh, I think it starts at 1 though. I'm pretty sure it starts at 1 hour.
Well, say 1 hour when it's been 1 hour. It says 2:49.
Yeah, but like my video editing software from stock, it says 1 hour in.
I got here at like 8, and it's like 10 now.
Yeah, 'cause
And we didn't start for like a little bit.
Yeah.
Also, is the
Yeah, I don't know. Is there anything else you want to touch?
You phrased that quite conveniently.
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, I just like talking all the time. I'll talk about anything and everything.
Okay, well, what else do you want to talk about? We'll go through one more topic.
What kind of grooming technique do you go through for those luscious locks of yours?
This is great. So,
Whoa, I feel like I hit something here.
this year at Southern Bout,
We got a winner.
I met a guy. I actually stared at him for quite some time.
This is a love story starting already.
Oh, 100%. So there was a slight breeze at Rad Torque that day, and his hair was fluffing in the wind, and it had so much volume, and it was perfect. 1 sec, I'm gonna find him. I gotta shout him out here. He's awesome. And
What color was his locks?
blonde as well.
Just gorgeous.
He's like
Breeze coming through.
he's the essence of 70s.
Smoke in the lips. Was he smoking?
Eric Gelbert.
Shout out Eric. Luscious locks. 70s.
This guy. 1 sec.
Whoa.
Yeah, right.
Whoa.
Look at this dude's hair. Tell me he doesn't have perfect hair.
Look at those pectorals.
Yeah, he's a pretty
Yeah.
beefy dude.
Woo.
But look at his fucking hair.
Dreamboat.
It's probably gonna break as soon as you hit something. It's designed to do that, stoopy doopy. Okay, don't worry about that. Anyway, Where saw that video I posted, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to give a couple away?"
All right.
I said,
Yeah, so
I understand. All right. Yeah.
I went up to him
Dreamboat.
after I
Yeah.
grew some balls to go talk to him.
Yeah. After staring at him for longer than you'd like to admit.
Probably about 45 minutes, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I understand. I've seen it.
And then she went, it's getting weird. You should go talk to him.
Yeah. She's like, come on, we need this in our life. Yeah.
And he was hanging out with some other friends of mine. So I walked up. Instead of being normal and just being like, yo, what's up? I was like, hey, man, don't want to sound gay, but like, your hair is beautiful, dude. I love it. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's like, wash it once a week. I'm like, okay.
All right.
And that's what I've been doing. It's not working for me. But
Yeah. Yours
I think I don't brush it enough.
You
I
have
think
like
that's it.
very good classic
Redneck hair.
like Alberta trash hair. I love it. Like it's a look. I like it. I'm into it.
Well,
I like trash sounds bad.
my nicknames became the caveman, so I kind of
Yeah.
I had a big like I used to like make my beard kind of bush out more.
Mm.
And I went to the skate park one day and seen somebody I haven't seen in years, and he's like, "Yo, the caveman," and I loved it. So I took it, owned it,
Yeah.
and adopted it.
Yep. Wash it once a week. So do you shower once a week or just wash it once a week? I ain't like getting no wash.
I wash it.
Something odd here, but
I wash it once a week. I shower once every 2 weeks.
okay. Now I got more questions.
No, I actually bath almost every day.
Do ya?
I bath. I don't shower.
Okay.
I used to shower when I was a grease monkey.
What's the reason for the bath?
Dude, I relax. I freaking prop my phone up on the toilet. I lay back and I watch YouTube videos.
For the amount of weed you smoke, I assume it's basically soup by the end of it.
No.
Just like one vegetable and a green soup.
No, don't smoke that much weed. No, I lay there and I'll sit in there for an hour and a half sometimes, and I'll listen to podcasts or watch YouTube videos. It's just, and I can't relax anytime I'm doing anything else. It's the only place I can like lay back, turn my brain off, and just listen.
What are you listening to? Just YouTube?
YouTube.
It
Lots
sounded-
of times it's Joe Rogan when I'm laying in there.
Say that sounded like a profound moment where you're just like you turn your brain off and you just listen. I was waiting for some like wisdom of like
I'll put on anything.
the earth trembling.
No, not like that. But sometimes I'll listen to things to.
The conspiracy theories of Joe Rogan.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
yeah. But lots of times I try to listen to things that'll help creativity, and I do find I do get lots with that too, because he does have lots of comics and filmmakers and stuff come on.
Yeah.
So I do get inspiration from a lot of things.
Just the amount of content that gets put out. Yeah, there's a lot of different stuff there. Yeah.
And then I listen to a lot of other just creative space type podcasts, and yeah, it's just my relax time.
Beautiful.
So, yeah, once a week
In the bath.
in the bath.
Yeah. I will gift you some bath bombs for Christmas.
Hate bath bombs. Hate
Never
bubble
mind.
bath.
Okay.
Epsom salts. Pro tip: bulk barn.
Salty.
Oh, I'm gonna show up at the first drift
You know,
event
like-
next year, and everybody's gonna have bath salts for me now.
Sounding more and more like soup to me, but
Yeah, maybe.
don't want bubbles, but you like it salty.
Yeah, bubbles can't stand them. They piss me off.
Mm.
No candlelight either.
No, not a glass of wine and candlelight. Nothing romantic with you and Joe Rogan.
Nope.
No.
Glass of Pepsi and my cat.
He doesn't have the hair you're into. I understand.
So, weirdly enough, before this, I was always bald. I'm pretty sure I was bald when you met me.
Well,
I just always wore a hat.
I'm pretty sure I had long hair when you met me.
Mm-hmm.
How things have changed. Yeah, I miss it.
It's supposed to be a mullet, but I haven't had my hair cut in like a year.
Yeah, no, it's good. Like, I like it.
It's super trashy. I love it.
Exactly, but it's like
Canadian Joe Dirt.
it's well groomed enough that it feels appropriate, It's not like that guy's trash, but it's like okay, yeah, he's got the Alberta hair.
Any worse, I could not ever land a professional gig.
But, yeah. Now you just look like an artist.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you've mastered the level of like, it's sophisticated.
Yeah, you just won't understand.
Yeah,
It's too complicated for your
the
simple
glasses
mind.
help too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not these ones.
No, those ones absolutely.
I
Those
feel like
ones.
these ones say more like if you can't beat them, eat them.
Hey, maybe that's a good look.
Yeah. Maybe it'll keep competition away.
Probably does. I can't argue that one bit.
No.
I ain't speaking from experience, but I can't argue.
No. All right. I guess that's what we'll wrap it up. I guess thanks for coming out.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Yeah, absolutely. Let's do this again. Or something.
For sure.
Yeah, we'll do videos. Anyways.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I got some ideas for some other videos I want to do.
Yeah. I wish I still had my car and then we could start doing videos right away, but I guess I do have cars. We could, but we'll make it happen.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, let me know.
Tuesday I'm ready. Actually, I don't know. I'm supposed to be moving a car Saturday. The slick top. Maybe Saturday. But Ashley said she wants to film. But I don't know if she's going to be available. But she wants to film.
Find me some paying work. If you guys ever need help with anything that pays, let me know.
I got like a toonie or a bubblegum wrapper.
Fuck, that's better than what I made in the past month. All right, guys. Till next time.